Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play for Reavers 1999. Alright then, time to get back into the saddle. Look, I know that the poster for this chapter that we are about to venture into in today's episode had horses on it. I had to do it. Okay? I had to do a horse joke. But yeah, anyway, today we are gonna be going back into the main story, but before we do that, wasn't last episode a short one? Wasn't it so short? Totally not just under 7 hours long, right? Oh my god, you guys have no idea. When I was recording last episode, here's a little bit behind the scenes stuff, right? The actual footage length, and this is just put all the footage together because once again, I record in small bits of like 30 to 40 minutes. The actual length of the last episode was, I think, over 9 hours. If I would have put all of the pieces properly together without any cutting. I think it was like over 9 hours long. Because there was a lot of stuff that I cut out, especially in that second section with the minigame stuff and the extra lore bits and the puzzles and the boss battles. The boss battles were probably the biggest parts that I shaved off from that whole episode. Because my god, the first one where you had to do it 3 times just to get to the highest difficulty, yeah, that one took that one took a while, especially because on the highest difficulty I had to repeat it and make a proper team for the whole thing. Pff, Jesus Christ, that was something, alright. That was definitely something. But yeah, last episode was definitely huge, way bigger than I expected it to turn out to, but overall, Atomic Heart was a pretty good collab overall. Like you guys pointed out in the comments, I'm actually surprised that they sort of wrote a pretty much almost original story. I only know fringe knowledge about the game Atomic Heart, like just stuff that I picked up from Osmosis, I guess, or maybe from reviews of the game from back when. Yeah, seemingly they went with a completely original story. I mean, you guys pointed out that Maxim was a original bad guy character for the collab. And on top of it, apparently there is a Maxim, or rather just by his real name, which is something with a V, I can't remember, it's been over a week since I recorded that. What was it again, Vanya or something? Yeah, there is a character with his original name in the game, and he is a reporter, but from what I saw in the comments, apparently the guy only pops up in like notes and stuff you find around the complexes and stuff. Like, he's an actual reporter in the world, but I guess doesn't show up like at all, maybe. I don't know. No one spoiled anything, which I'm grateful for. Again, I'll play that game eventually, but for now it's gonna have to wait. But yeah, the collab was pretty decent, and once again it was nice to see Mesmer back in action and do stuff. Vertin in a completely new outfit, which I am, again, a tiny bit disappointed about the fact that they don't have like a full-on Life 2D Vertin model that can pop up on screen, just to see her in her new outfit and everything. Kinda a shame for the whole matter, but yeah. But yeah, overall, story was pretty good. And speaking of the comments in the last episode, Orange Giant said, I won't lie when I say I was genuinely baffled when I saw the collab announcement. Me, you, and probably everybody else at that point. Anyway, for this one, but after going through the story, it ended up being one of the better stories I've read in this game. I like how this collab story covers the possible future of Reavers' world, while the Assassin's Creed one covered the past. I also liked how they used the plague as a replacement for the storm, and you can feel the message they were trying to convey of never forgetting the people who paved the way for a possible world without it. Maxim honestly felt like a bad timeline version of Enigma, one that never got over his sister's death, and a potential future for him if the world ever got rid of the storm. It was a very good timing that this story came out right after Enigma, huh? Uh-huh. honestly, until I saw your comment, I didn't even think about Maxim being kind of like a stand-in for Enigma. And I mean, yeah, it definitely makes sense. Both lost family members to, in Maxim's case, the plague, in Enigma's case, the storm. Yeah, there's definitely a parallel between these two characters. I can honestly definitely see that they probably used Enigma as a inspiration for Maxim as a character, because again, Maxim apparently does not even appear in Atomic Heart. So they definitely had to pull a very special character for that, or pull inspiration from another character for him. But yeah, overall, he definitely was a very, very sad character when it comes to it. My God, imagining him as Enigma, and Enigma not having anything to concentrate on, not to go to full despair mode like Maxim did. Ooh, that is definitely hefty. But yeah, also, like you pointed out, with considering you brought up Assassin's Creed, it's very interesting as well how the collabs right now are. The Atomic Heart one kind of feels like it's written to be like a prequel story almost for the actual game. Again, I only know fringe knowledge from the game, and I know that the robots go rampant, and then there is some crazy AI problem or whatever the hell that is causing it. Whatever, there is something going on, but that was not really the case here. Here it was kind of like on Maxim and tempering with the whole thing. They definitely used inspiration from the game, but they still wrote like a completely original story for the whole thing. That, again, in my fringe knowledge opinion, feels like it's a prequel story. The Assassin's Creed ones were kinda, and I said this I think last year when I was going through those two stories, that the Assassin's Creed stories felt like side quests. They felt like side quests because both of those characters, or all three of those characters, were literally pulled from like in the middle of their campaigns, while they were dealing with bigger and tougher things. But yeah, overall, I'm very surprised with how they handled this collab, especially because, again, this is a collab based on a shooter, not a RPG-esque or pretty much straight up RPG game. Assassin's Creed is kinda. I mean, depending on which ones you dive in, they're kind of like either stealth action games or full-on RPGs, like Odyssey is. But yeah, overall, I'm very positively surprised. I'm very positively looking forward to what next collab they're gonna pull for next year. It's probably gonna be something completely out of left field, but I'm down for it, whatever they do with that. But yeah, anyway, Orange Giant, thank you very much for that very interesting comment. Alright, so we're in a new patch. I have a story to catch up, and on that note, before I say anything more about my plans for the next couple of episodes, or how frequent the uploads are gonna be, I do have an update on that, because I really do wanna catch up with both this chapter and the newest one while this month or while this patch cycle is active. But it's a new patch, and we had a couple of free goodies given out. First off, I did get warned when the patch was going live to skip a cutscene that plays, because the cutscene, number one, is just like as stated in the comment, was just a glorified way of giving you a free 10 pull. So I saw that literally almost last second before logging into the game, so good God. That was close. Apparently the cutscene was super spoilery, so I did not see shit. I was just waiting for something to pop up and hit skip immediately, and that was it. But yeah, anyway, the patch did give a couple of freebies. So first freebie, Coppelia, the conduit unit. Okay, I am guessing this is the unit that is missing from well, one of the units that is missing from the from a setup to work perfectly with the twins, right? Actually, I did not even look at the setup. Okay, she's with the new limited character together, but I'm guessing this is the unit that works together with the conduit units with the twins, right? Considering she's conduit herself. But interesting, I thought that she was already given into the game, or am I mistaken? I know that she is in the Syndrome of Silence here. At least I know that she is, like, I guess the story narrative character for this thing. Again, I didn't have time back then when this was originally live. Now it's a permanent thing to the game, so once I catch up completely, I will do an episode or 2 episodes on this to go over the story essentially. But I thought she was already like a playable character from here, because I thought she was like the 5-star that was given over in a series of Dusks. But I guess she was just story, like story relevant, the story narrative character that you go with through the whole thing. And I did see that her side tube is in here as well, which once I get to do the thing, play through this mode, I'm gonna grab this thing obviously. But yeah, very interesting. But yeah, I thought she was already available through this game mode, unless I'm completely mistaken. Also, what the hell is this? I clicked into this earlier just to see if her side tube is in here actually. Lady by the Lake? A color photograph holding precious memories uses to invite the Arcanist. Wait. Oh. DPS support. Okay, we're just recruiting Manus members now. What? Like we are straight up just recruiting Manus. Okay. Sure. I'll look at this another time when I'm gonna be doing the mode properly. Okay, I mean, even back when this mode was live, I was kind of vaguely aware that she's probably a Manus character. At least I believe Coppelia is a Manus character based on, well, the imagery on her, right? But yeah, anyway, do correct me in the comment section if she was not available back then and I was just probably under a false impression of the whole thing. Anyway, that was one of the freebies. The other freebie was a pick of a unit as an imprint that you already have, and I picked an imprint for Lorenz Butterfly. Honestly, I was going through like the list of units and I was looking at all of them. I was thinking to myself, you know what? Lorenz I've been using for a bunch of teams recently. I mean, her ult to just copy one card and redistribute 3 copies of it into the next round, and those rounds being those cards rather being what are they called again? Precasts, essentially, which doesn't affect the count of cards that you are playing. They're not being counted in there, but you know. You can, if you get like a 3-star card and you copy it, you basically get 3 super strong hits in. So why the hell not? Why the hell not? Plus her imprint gives her like a faster cycle into her ult again, plus more buffs for lingering glow. Setups and stuff like that. So overall, I think this was a good choice. At least it felt like a good choice to me, considering stuff like that. But yeah, those are the 3 things. Matilda is obviously another imprint you get for free and stuff like that, and that's honestly about it. And also, we're obviously going to be doing polls at the end of today's episode for the new limited character. What's her name again? Rhiannon. Okay. But yeah, anyway, glad that, honestly, for once, glad that this is a limited character, so her story is gonna be here until the patch is over. I have 35 days, which is good. Which is very good. I have a month to do 2 story chapters. And on that note, so I will try to do, for the foreseeable future, I will try to do 2 episodes per week, once again like I did in the past. purely because, once again, I want to catch up with the current chapter, or rather finish chapter 12 that we are starting in a moment, and I also obviously want to start and finish the newest chapter, so I'm fully caught up, plus do the 2 character stories that are gonna be part of the patch and everything, plus all the other shit. I didn't even look at the menu yet for, I honestly don't want to look at the menu for the patch until I'm done with number 12 here. But yeah, I'm gonna try and push out 2 episodes per week. Hopefully this that you're watching right now is gonna be the first of 2 episodes this week. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to do that. I was really like swamped by stuff recently, so look, it takes a while to push out some stuff. But yeah, anyway, let's begin with chapter 12, The Campaign's Tale. Horsies! Lilia! And Zeno. Oh boy. Relation network? Oh. Oh, this is new. This is definitely new. Right? No, actually, wait, this was here before. Or was it? Huh? Was it? Oh, to be discovered. Okay, I was just reading through the whole thing. This is recapping the last bit from Vertin. Okay. Clues and stuff. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice. Friendly, the golden stuff. Blue, neutral stuff. Manus Vindicta is neutral? Xeno is hostile? Okay. Oh, okay, sure. Sure, let's go with that. There is purple here. What the hell is purple? What the hell is pink? Okay. There's also, oh yeah, oh god, Strategic Sandbox is indeed back. Okay, we're gonna talk about Sandbox once we get to it, because I will probably shorten some stuff in there for you guys. Anyway, let's see. Quiet is the riverbank. That reminds me of a movie title. A quiet flows the river, and quickly flies the bullet. And immediately also a battle. Okay, sure. Horsey! And chapter 12, I'm excited. What the hell is this gonna be? So we should be on another war front now, right?
Did you see the bandits?
Sergey.
Not even a sign, just some chipmunks.
Hey, Lilia.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant? Sun's beating down and we need to get the horses watered.
Okay, I guess Lilia is here, or should obviously be here with Xeno soldiers. Also, this guy has a unique portrait. Should be here with Xeno soldiers that are still aligned with the Foundation, I guess. Considering that Igor's squad is definitely not.
We've gone quite a way farther than the assigned watch point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Fine, take a break, team. And Sergei, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time, the last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Jesus Christ.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Don't piss her off. She will do it. Riverside Step. Lieutenant Lilia retracts the telescope and hands it to Sergei. She hops off her horse and pulls a handful of oats from her saddlebag. Good horsey. Who's a good one who's getting scratches? Sorry. The horse snorts as it eats, then nudges Lilia's neck affectionately with its nose.
Hey, soldier, you want some more?
Just as she reaches for more feed, Sergei leans in.
This your first time riding this horse, Lieutenant?
Oh, he got a full-on model. Oh, is he, Oh, God, I'm not sure from where he's supposed to be, but I'm gonna guess from that one story. Actually, he's not from that story, right? From from Lilia's character story, right? That story was taking place... I can't remember... The country wasn't mentioned, right, in that story. But it was supposedly like... not Middle East. Middle East or something like that, right? Like Afghanistan or Iran, Iraq, somewhere around there.
Yeah, he's a hungry fella.
No, he's just greedy. Uses the same trick on all the new riders. If he wants something else to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Oh, little liar. You heard him. No more oats for you. Go get some water.
Lilia pats its neck a little harder. Denied another bite, the horse lowers its head before giving Sergei a dejected snort. You bitch.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
Another soldier steps forward, unfastens the flying broomstick from its saddle, and leads the disgruntled horse down to the river for a drink. Lilia sets the broom down beside her. In the unseasonably warm air, she catches a dry scent, sharp with river water and wormwood.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? It really shouldn't be this warm. Ever seen a November like this, Lieutenant?
Yeah, but on the other side of the world. This is weird for sure.
How warm is it supposed to be?
Usually, the snow would be thick by now. But this feels like early autumn still.
Welcome to global warming, but 100 years early. The newly enlisted cavalryman lifts a hand to wipe the sweat from his forehead, then points to the river, its surface glowing with a greenish light.
The dawn would usually be frozen over in the shallower parts too. We'd be able to walk right over it. The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it.
Ah, okay, so... Okay. I had to make sure if I'm thinking correctly, but yeah, the Dawn River is a very big river for once, but also it's a river that goes through the eastern border of Ukraine, or eastern region of Ukraine, and also through Russia partway as well. Okay, pretty big river from what I saw, but I was also looking up the name Beregrad, but that seems to be a made up name. I didn't get any hits on that, unless unless Google is being a bit of a dum-dum. But okay, yeah, I had to just to make sure where we are right now.
You been to the city?
The city. To the people of this steppe, these words mean Beregrad.
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of letters. My townsfolk sent some back from the front. Seems they're on their way home.
Sergei shakes his head, seemingly unhappy with the idea.
What? They beat on you or something?
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe. It's just... It should be farming season, but... They'll come back to find nothing to farm.
Yeah, if they were away on the front, no one was tending to the fields then. He squats down and grabs a fistful of the grass beneath his feet.
The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all. Our summer harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty. At least they won't starve to death at the front.
But Manus Vindicti could strike at any time out there. Probably safer for them to come back.
Yeah?
Do you think the Manus will reach the dawn?
Hard to say. The main force is in Western Europe for now. But the Manus are like rats. Who knows where they might show up next.
I was literally about to say, they could be anywhere. The young Cossack. Hey, that actually... Okay, yeah. That was literally... literally a fringe thing that I came across while I was looking up the river. Cossacks. Yep. The young Cossack scratches at the few thin hairs on his upper lip, the boy's best attempt at any kind of mustache.
I swear I did more fighting during training than in actual service. All I do is wait around for orders, and this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious?
That is an important mission, buddy.
You're telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
So what do you think real war is like?
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield. Мой дедушка, papa, и брат.
Oh boy, the boy has probably all the glorified knowledge of, oh, this is how we fought in the war and how we stood shoulder to shoulder, but that doesn't really bring over the PTSD, buddy. If this comment from you is the Chekhov's gun of this chapter, then by the end of the chapter you're gonna wish to be back in the farm fields. He dodges the question, fixing his eyes on the flying broom Lily always carries.
Next ford's a few kilometers off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look? It'll be a heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp before dark.
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses, and its flight time is measured in minutes, not hours. Or are you trying to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new SU-01VE? Then we can take turns scouting.
He's very eager.
Oh, I'd love to see your face when you fall from the sky. But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
It's not like you're any better. If it weren't for Colonel Sternova, you'd have gone face first in the dirt your first day on a horse. I, on the other hand, was regularly riding from my village to Berigrad with sacks full of beets at half your age.
Oh boy.
Broomsticks aren't horses.
Yeah.
If I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
Like, sure, it's complicated to get to use to ride a horse, but it's kind of like almost saying like, oh, I learned how to drive a car very quickly. Yeah, but she's a pilot. That's not the same, buddy.
You're right to warn him, Lieutenant. Sergei's been stealing since he was a kid.
The cavalryman returns with the horse just in time to join a verbal beating.
Just last year he tried to nab our fishnet. My dedushka caught him, of course. Nearly broke Sergei's hand when he wrestled it from him.
Damn! The other cavalryman bursts into laughter as Sergei's face flushes beet red. He turns away but barks a hasty rebuttal. This is such a drastic change to the other front. Where, oh my god. This is like night and day compared to the previous chapter and the energy at the beginning.
Shut up! It's not like he ever used it anyway.
But he can't stop the taunts. The cavalrymen take obvious delight in dredging up his old scandals one by one.
Blin, stop making things up about me. Oh, I can't stand it here. You know what? When I get back, I'm going straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonная company.
You mean the 5th Company? Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Even louder laughter erupts from the Cossacks. Ignoring their rowdy banter, Lilia lifts her gaze to the heavy clouds drifting beyond the river like white fortresses floating in the sky. Dry, warm air sweeps across the plain, driving the floating castles forward and tugging at Lilia's sweat-soaked hair. Sweet sweat.
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this? Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad.
Her eyes are drawn to the merging line between earth and sky, a view she could never have seen from the Foundation, hidden away in the mountains. Then along the slope, black figures burst into view, tearing ragged gaps into the horizon.
Huh? Sergei!
Someone call me?
Me. You got the telescope, right? Hand it over.
Oh boy, who is it?
What's that, Lieutenant? I can't hear you.
Telescope!
I said...
Yikes! Uh-oh! A bullet tears through Sergei, the price for a moment of carelessness. Sniper. Well, buddy, you're experiencing war right now. Congratulations. Before the cavalryman can even react, Sergei has collapsed onto his back. The plane explodes into gunfire, screaming horses, and panicked shouts. Among the chaos, Red 38 takes off. Oh boy, what are we dealing with? Above the step, Lilia kicks off, circling low to draw the enemy's fire.
Bandits! Across the river! Sasha, get Sergei behind the rocks. The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Copied. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take a little trip to their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust.
Seconds later, the battle-tested Su-01 soars 100 feet in the air.
Right, let's see what you got.
Yeah. Effortlessly carrying its payload over her enemies. Lilia's just like, Tanya, the evil can kiss my ass. They're hidden in shadow. Okay, these are definitely Manus members. These are definitely Manus members. They're hiding their faces, but you can see the hands covering their face. Okay, no fluff text on them, huh? Cavalry Javelin, one target attack. Okay, yeah, sure. Pre-battle mobilization. Free-for-all blundering. Oh boy. Okay, time to set up a team. Alright, I would say these are appropriate units for the story. I have no idea if Daughter Dearest is gonna show up in this chapter, but she can silently wait there in the back, looking towards Dad, being pissed off. Ooh, on horseback as well. Oh yeah, definitely Manus members. Definitely Manus members. The whole black and dark blue goopy stuff hanging off of them. Okay, Manus. Time to deal with you guys. This music. It's a very heroic sounding diddly.
Red Great.
Restraint is part of the Red Lockdown.
Всем подразделениям! Вперед!
Igor said enough is enough. I always keep forgetting.
A worthy victory.
And I always get reminded whenever I see units like Sentinel do a... Oh hey, ooh, nice. Very nice. Whenever I see units like Sentinel do their counterattacks and stuff like that, how tanky main story units are at this point. I mean, being that deep in the main story, they definitely have to be able to tank damage against the players, right? But yeah, anyway, the brief exchange of fire ends quickly under air superiority. The riverside grows quiet again. Lilia hovers above, keeping a bird's eye view of the area.
2 bandits down, last 3 heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods. Only 1 injured and Sasha's with him. Nothing to worry about there. Rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down too.
Lilia turns in the direction of the fleeing bandits.
I'll find their hideout.
The shadows of the trees may wail the ground below, but they cannot stop the eagle that soars above. Most of the yellowing leaves have been swept away by the autumn wind, leaving their slender branches trusting out in all directions, like a sparse web strung up into the sky.
Come on, can't you run faster? Wasting my time.
For a pilot accustomed to the high speed of the SU-01, this hunt is closer to herding livestock. Yeah.
At this rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink.
Oh, she getting shot? A black cloud explodes beside her ear. Oh, flak! Then another and a third. Hundreds of tiny metal fragments slice countless cuts.
Triple A? How the hell did they get that?
Yep, they have anti-air. Countless cuts into her clothes. She drops down, flying so low that the tips of the branches nearly catch her as she presses on toward its source.
Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there.
Bare branches slice her view into fragments. Black smoke smears everything dark. But her determination grants her a fleeting instant, just enough for her to catch sight of a small glade where an anti-aircraft gun stands.
Gotcha.
She pulls the SU-01 upwards, driving into the heavy... Yeah?
Weapons not from this era. No way bandits could get their hands on it. Yeah, there's no mistake in the model.
They have a modern... Okay, I see. Driving it into the heavy clouds at a near vertical angle.
Automatic anti-aircraft gun 37. ACP 37. It's Xeno.
Okay.
Need to report this to the commander. Vertin will want to know too.
Oh, is this...
Huh?
Her broom's been hit. It's failing.
No, not now, buddy. Please get me clear of the woods.
It's too late. She's already pushed the broom beyond its limits. She's falling fast.
This is bad. Really bad.
Pile it down! Black Hawk has crashed. Lilia has crashed? Okay, anyway, okay, I see. I think this is slowly gonna lead now into where the main story ended up last time, because the last time we ended up with Vertin getting a message from Lilia about what is happening here and calling her. So I'm gonna guess this beginning of this chapter is gonna be how we got to that point. Okay, what do we have? Battlefield recording. We've heard this old friend's voice before. Oh yeah? Xeno Arms Academy Recording Restoration Report. File number Xeno 2011-24. Submitting organization the St. Paul Foundation via the Timekeeper. Classification level 4, non-classified. File status partial irreversible data loss. Restoration date November 24th, 1920. Technology notes on restoration. The Xeno audio restoration technique is based on hypotheses derived from the Arcane theory of resonance particles. According to documented research, sound waves converted through the communicator leave microscopic arcane vibrations in surrounding media during transmission. I mean, yeah, that honestly makes a lot of sense. It's energy that needs to pass through something, like a special type of energy that needs to pass through something, so it leaving like a residual trace in the medium would make sense. Okay. When environmental materials, metal oxide layers, residual electric fields, or air density gradients are reactivated, these disturbances can be reconstructed into audible signals through phase differences at extremely low frequencies. When portions of the signal exhibit semantic drift or narrative gaps due to disruption, the restored text represents a reconstructed version obtained through multiple iterative retranslations. Cross-referencing confirms the restoration archives Wow, 99.97 accuracy compared to the original recording. Okay, so it's pretty accurate. This kind of reminds me, the way they describe this kind of reminds me of how on I don't think that's the case with like a solid state drive and SSD, but with a hard disk drive and HDD, even considering it's using essentially disks to really fat disks to write data on, even when you're like erasing data, you're essentially erasing a layer from the disk, a specific layer, but the data is technically still there on the disk, and if you have specific tools, you can still kind of access the whole thing and find the deleted data. I don't know if that's possible with an SSD, because it's not being literally physically carved into a medium. It's being digitally essentially stored. But yeah, kind of reminds me of that kind of procedure. Anyway, restoration report number 11. I've been on a mission on the Eastern Front under the direct orders of Admiral Som. 1-2. Guess what I found? I don't know what that reads. Hold on. Okay. Apparently it translates to captain. Oh, guess what I found, captain. That's what it is. Okay, 1-3. A Xeno outpost without jurisdiction. 2-1. As far as I'm aware, Xeno hasn't deployed any forces to this location from the looks of it. I think it's the Igor rebels. 2-2. Details remain unclear. I'll determine the next steps after consulting with the commander. 2-3. If you're interested in Igor's movements, call me back as soon as you can. Okay. Additional notes. Sound wave comparison results indicate a 96.34% match to Lieutenant Lilia's vocal sample in the Xeno database, confirming the speaker's identity with high confidence. Analysis suggests the primary communicator experienced 2 sudden interferences. The nature of the interference remains undetermined. Okay, interesting. What's this? The Profit Frontline. Slight political interests between lines of pleasantries, like an eel slipping through kelp. That's how the big shots always talk. A conversation among the big shots. Inside a Foundation office, the sound of a ringing communicator interrupts a briefing. Irene, okay. Glances at the device, a direct line to Xeno headquarters. He nods, signaling the committee member to wrap up mid-report. Once the door closes, he picks up. Some here. According to Ivan's report, the cavalry has been harassed by bandits for weeks. Oh? Are these bandits connected to the Manus? No evidence of that. More like a mix of local warlords and scattered gangs, though a couple of the rapidly growing factions seem suspicious. Have your people maintained surveillance? Contact the Foundation the moment anything develops. We'll send reinforcements. Irene is rarely this cooperative, but Som knows he can't stake the entire step's fate on so-called reinforcements. No need. Ivan has enough manpower. Assuming the cavalry corps can be fully trusted, I looked into Commander Ivan. He was a trusted subordinate to that former admiral. Plus, I heard they're both from the Don River region. I will handle him. Some firmly cuts off his attempt at political maneuvering. I hope you understand that the Don River region is a critical component to the Foundation's strategy. To ensure downstream stability and the safety of our new recruits, supporting the cavalry corps is a top priority. The leader of the Hawks leaves no room for argument. Save it. Since 1999, I've dealt with more politicians like you than I've smoked cigarettes. The Dawn is just a crack in the dam. What really matters is the line of battle along the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, right? Stay in touch, Admiral. After the call ends, Irene straightens in his chair, drumming his fingers against the desk. He begins to ponder. Could this small crack pose a risk of total collapse? Interesting. Okay, clue updates. So, nothing here? Ah, here we go. Okay, so is this just gonna be... Okay, Lilia follows Admiral Sum's orders and heads alone to the Eastern Front on a mission. She discovers some possible traces of Vino rebels, however due to a suspected equipment malfunction she loses contact with the Foundation before she can relay any specific details. Okay, sort of partial recap of how she got here and what just happened essentially. Xeno Cavalry, Sergei. Soldier locally recruited by the Xeno Cavalry, he comes from a village in the Don River, yeah, based with a long family history in military service. Yeah, we gathered that. After unusual climate conditions cause crop failures, he joins the Xeno... Oh, this is why he joined the company. Okay. They were bringing it up in a conversation, but I don't think they specifically said that that's why he joined up with... unless I missed it. He joins the Xeno Cavalry to hunt down local bandits. He has an optimistic nature. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what's in the sandbox? Okay, this is pretty much how it was before, but what do we have this time? Let's see. So our guys are at, and I cannot read it because this shit is covering it right now, and you cannot zoom here. Okay, I'm gonna read that later then, I guess. What's on the right? Krutov's encampment. Okay, to the left is a village. Up above that is just tent. Oh, that's Beregrad. Okay, next to it is Perevoznaya. Okay, whatever that place is gonna be, and that's it for all the named shit I can see. Okay, so I've seen it mentioned in the last well, not in the last part, in the part before that when I was doing the main story chapter finale for chapter 11 essentially. These with the portraits of characters usually seem to just be... Oh, you can flip it, these two. That's neat. But these just seem to be like recaps of what just happened on the whole thing. Now, I will for myself read the whole thing, probably out loud as well, but for you guys, if it's literally just a recap, I'm just gonna fast forward, pretty much, because there is honestly no point in keeping this in if it's just a recap. It's gonna speed up the process for you guys at least. Anyway, okay, yeah, pretty much a recap. Alright, let's see. What's this though? Suspicious discovery. November 20th, 1920. Eastern Front, Don River region. A Xeno Cavalry Corps detachment conducts a routine patrol and engages bandit forces along the way. While pursuing the fleeting bandits, the unit is unexpectedly discovers a suspicious camp. Okay, yeah. Dispatch. Hey, Sentinel. From St. Paulo Foundation. 12 squad member Hound reported that the two sides recently experienced some minor friction in the Luxembourg area. Although the situation ended peacefully, we request clarification on your objectives to avoid misunderstanding your position. To the elusive gargoyle. Alright, what's the after report? The Foundation is being overly sensitive. I am merely extinguishing the approaching flames. To avoid further complications, allow me to make this clear. When my actions align with the Foundation's objectives in the future, I am willing to offer my assistance, provided I am not obstructed and necessary intelligence is shared. Those are the rules I established with Hound. You are free to confirm them with him. Yeah, that's true. To Marsha. It has been a long time. How is everything going at the Foundation? There is nothing left to do on the Western Front, so I accepted a commission and came to the Luxembourg region. Unexpectedly, Hound is here as well. I initially thought he was pursuing me. Oh, this is from Sentinel. But once I put a gun to his head, he became quite obedient. I set a few rules with him. As long as he does not interfere with me, I will provide assistance, just as we did on the Western Front. I intended to have him pass along this letter, but I prefer to avoid excessive involvement with the Foundation. Perhaps we can meet and talk someday. I hope you remain safe. The Yuri remains, no matter the front, no matter the battle, The Yuri is always present. I just want to see very quickly. I'm not gonna do this battle right now. I just want to see, because I want to double check now, as the last chapter has taught me that sometimes there are new units on a higher difficulty. Oh shit, this gives music. The Eternal Autumn. A golden hue, no longer a gift from the sun, nor a symbol of the harvest. Okay. Sergei down, and more Xeno members. Alright, let's see. Well, this is a proper military camp. Tent Sitch. Downstream of the dawn, on a stretch of flat meadow, a camp rises from mud-packed earth and stacked logs. It's no grand fortress, but it's enough to shelter an army at rest. Xeno Cavalry Commander Ivan Ivanovich Burakov. Ivan Ivanovich, there was not enough Ivan in there. Stands tall and broad, watching the recruits drill their formations. Holy shit, he definitely stands tall. This is a guy. This is a man.
Commander?
Sternova. Okay, you have a fully unique portrait there. With her usual brief greeting, Xeno Cavalry Chief of Staff Sabina Sternova approaches.
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room. Any commands?
Oh shit, you have an actual model. Okay. Hello, lady.
Just catching a breath. That stuffy air will be the death of me. Besides, a little more time among the pups won't hurt. Keep their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
I'm looking at this guy's beard and I have to laugh to myself. He has the gray spots in almost the exact same spots where I have them. I'm just not a beefcake like him. That's the main difference. And longer hair.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Ah, the Morovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
From Miss Galina? She's fine. She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
There are no great rides ahead for now. I'll find the time to visit her. If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her.
I wonder, considering they keep bringing up this, this weird, like, warmth in the middle of autumn, especially here, I wonder if this is gonna play into something later in the chapter, like something that Manus is doing here that is just screwing up the natural weather of the region.
No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago, but there's still no sign of their investigators.
This is far from the heart of the war. And with the Foundation so short on manpower, we're just dust on their boots.
Messy hoofbeats burst from the camp entrance, the familiar sound of bad news.
What's wrong?
Out of the way, rookies. Wounded incoming.
Also, yeah, the guy just mentioned that the Foundation is obviously understaffed for something like this, with manpower and everything. Yeah, I think this is gonna change in a brief moment. as soon as the peace talks get done and 12 squad over there kind of recruits a whole army.
Yeah, don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
Oh, please tell me it was just a strafe. At the rear, tied to a horse's back, sits a wailing injured boy.
Shut up, Sasha! I got shot! Ради Бога, shot!
Was it a strafe shot?
Больно! Я больше никогда не смогу ходить!
I'm never going to walk again! The soldiers quickly cleared away for the reconnaissance team. Lilia dismounts first, followed by the rest of the team, except Sergei.
Leave Sergei to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
On it! And find a way to shut him up before the whole camp's forced to listen to the wails of his great military feat.
Yeah, the way they're talking about this, he definitely just got grazed by the bullet or some shit. She turns to see the commander striding forward. The worst case scenario, the bullet just went straight through and didn't damage anything beside muscle.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it. But it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
To the war room. You too, Sabina.
Commander's tent. Sitch.
So, the bandits have Xeno AZP-37s and Arcane-guided VT-Fuse anti-aircraft guns. You swear it, Lieutenant?
Yes. We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee. Loaded with training ammo, of course.
There have been no reports of missing weapons, and we're not carrying any AZPs.
The Chief of Staff, keeping the entire supply chain in mind, quickly rules out several possibilities.
Then those weapons came from an outer source. And like as not, they have more of them.
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance. And there's no reason the locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used. I can't think of any way of transporting mass weaponry and personnel without drawing attention.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Yeah... Unless it's not them. Well, these guys wouldn't know it, but the way Chapter 10 ended, I don't think Igor would be supplying these people here with Xeno weaponry, unless he did, but for a different reason. Like, I honestly do not think that Igor's squad is aligned anymore with Manus. They were doing it just for the sake of that little the little cube that they got.
Manus Vindicte? They might have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Yeah, this is pretty much what I would believe.
Yeah, the Manus. That would save us some brain juice. But I don't think that's likely. Do you know how many humans there are among the bandits? Any Manus would blast them all to bits before they gave them so much as a pistol.
Yeah, this is going by old assumptions, but we've seen some change among Manus. Again, one of those things that no one is really aware of yet, right?
Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered the loss. There's no way they're under Manus Vindicte's control. There is a possibility we're ignoring here. Igor's rebels.
For a second, the faces of the cavalry corps leaders freeze. The candlelight seems to be flickering. Only Lilia seems immune to it.
You served under Igor, didn't you, Commander? He's more than capable of transporting personnel and supplies in unconventional ways, right?
I have to correct you, Lieutenant.
You're right. While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He could slip men and guns through stone as if it were air.
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindicte after the ritual in Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
Okay. They are aware of this. Oh, right, they would be aware of this because of Mulder, right? Because Mulder came back with them to the Foundation because she helped out Ulrich. and she stayed with them then afterwards, while Igor and the rest of the team went their separate way. Okay, so they are aware that Igor separated, but obviously, logically speaking, would still have to put them on the suspect board, essentially, until proven otherwise. News like this cannot lift the iron-gray shadows sitting beneath the commander's eyes.
If it is Igor, the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front? Even if he seeks something here, why ride with bandits? He never stomached their filth before. Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips the entire basin. Or is this all by his hand?
His questions quickly trail off into agitated muttering. He stops himself before more can leave his lips.
I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should reach a more solid conclusion. Sabina, double the patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia, since horsemanship is not your expertise, you'll remain at camp until your broomstick is mended. That's an order.
Lilia, you're grounded. Literally. Lilia almost defends her riding skills, but quickly swallows her words.
All right. Understood.
Alright. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't even notice. Hold on. What is this? What the hell is this? The strategic map feature has been added to the campaign sale main story chapters. View real-time troops positions during the story. Different pieces. Was that there on the on the previous one? I didn't even pay attention. Different pieces of on the map represent each faction's location. Arrows indicate their next movement direction. What the hell? Okay, everybody's in camp right now. Uh-huh. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I wonder how this is gonna be changing. Anyway, it's easy to find the field kitchen at this hour. The aroma of hot, unleavened? I'm not sure how to say that. The aroma of the hot, unleavened bread guides their rumbling stomachs through the maze of tents.
Right in time for dinner.
She glances at Sergei, who's standing among the other soldiers around the huge soup pot. He holds his bowl, talking between heavy mouthfuls.
In that moment, I saw the bullet coming at me. I'm telling you, my amulet worked.
Oh boy.
Gave me just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
Buddy.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's now nervous. His leg snaps to attention, some cabbage soup spilling from the bowl in his quivering hand onto his fingertips.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself to the mess hall for some soup though, didn't you?
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to take me down. Speaking of soup...
I like that his model is roughened up right now. He raises the bowl in his hand. Inside a few measly scraps of cabbage float around a single soaked scrap of bread.
Look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat it.
Lilia grabs a piece of bread from the table and spoons herself a bowl of soup. The thin cabbage leaves sink into the bottom of the bowl like damp gauze. Like everyone else, she dips the dry, unleavened bread into her soup to soften it. How the hell do you say this?
Unleavened.
Okay, apparently it is unleavened. Alright. Sergei hands her some dried meat, then pulls a bottle from behind his back. The liquid inside is clear, seemingly harmless.
Here. Have some, Lieutenant.
Seemingly harmless. Is it vodka?
Not bad.
It is vodka.
So, what was it? How come the bandits have something powerful enough to shoot you down?
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does.
Well, it isn't hard to guess. They're obviously going to rob the villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves.
For a moment, the dark cloud falls upon his face, but soon it's lightened by another idea.
Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me? I'm going to the river.
Now? You forget that bullet so quick.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill me. Trust me. You're not going to tell me you're full after that sorry excuse for a soup, are you? There may not be any crops, but I bet there are still plenty of fish in the river.
Well, buddy, I sure hope so for you. Lilia checks Sergei's allegedly shot leg.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
It's no big deal.
He finishes the last of his food, drops the bowl, and jogs away.
Shot in the leg. More like scratched.
Yep. Literally just a scratch wound. Guy literally got just grazed. Ooh, animated. High. Field step. The arid wind blows the needle grass into a sea of rustling waves. Oh, hi, Andreas. Hello, horsey. A horse's playground, but for a fugitive on a long run from the authorities, it's hell.
Charon, how far have we gone since we left the road?
Oh. Oh. Oh? Oh. Oh. I presume this was a spoiler. Merel? Uh-huh. Holy fuck, you look completely different. The hell happened to your old outfit? Did you retailor it into the current one? Okay. Alright. Also, Karen is back. for another run around the chapter. Time to make more graves. Okay. Well, this is interesting now. Go on. On the open grassland, one might travel 4 hours without seeing another soul. Among the endless waves of grass, it's easy to lose your way.
15 kilometers southeast, perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual. Are you weary? Would you like to rest?
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable? The one the cart driver gave us?
The cart driver?
All right. I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland. Somehow, we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Memories of you insisting they let us aboard the train because you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but before we could get too far, it was stopped by some group. A fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam, so we grabbed Andreas from the stock car and slipped away south.
Yes, horsey. The warhorse seems grateful for the daring rescue.
That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse, so we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Then he has fulfilled his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
Hardly. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere. If we can't find people soon, No, I'll starve to death.
Yeah? I was about to say, what about the horse? But yeah, the horse can just eat the grass. Karen lowers his head, troubled by his failure to consider the needs of the living. Andreas also turns his head aside. He can live off the grassland alone. Ah, horsey.
Oh, not to blame you two. Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards.
Okay. She lifts the messy, hand-drawn map again, squinting to make out the shape of a river among its chaotic lines.
He said we could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River. But which one is the Don? If we're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate. Andreas?
Are you gonna ask the horse to read you the map? The horse is actually asking, huh?
Could I stand on your back for a minute?
Andreas lowers himself, allowing the girl to climb onto his back. Then they both rise at the same time, Merel's feet trembling.
What are you doing, Merel? You could fall.
I'm still shocked that is her. I did not think this is her. She looks nothing like the old model. What the hell?
I'm fine. Just be ready to catch me if I fall. All right?
Merel shakily detaches the telescope she picked up in some ruins from her belt and looks toward what she believes to be the east.
Where could it be? All I see is grass and trees. All right, other side. Other side.
Gasp.
Charon! Charon, I see rooftops! Right ahead, you...
And she's about to fall off.
Help!
Yep. Boof. She hops in excitement and, as expected, loses her balance. Good job, Merel. Good job. Okay, what the fuck? Excuse me, Merel? Okay. Talk by the riverside. Blah blah blah. Colors in the darkness, a touch from 1,000 miles away, and a fragrance that can be savored without tasting can all be found here. Okay. Why are you showing me... Oh, what the hell? The campaign's tale peace intro. Okay. The Cavalry Corps main force. Corps squad. Enemy main force. Enemy squad, so big and small. The Griffin Legion main force. And squad. And the route. Okay. This is gonna be something new, I guess. Okay, let's... hold on. Oh yeah, there was something here. Behind the Golden Famine. Tragedy births poetry, yet he wishes there were no tragedies left to write. Read the poem. A poem written on a riverside tree trunk. Weeping wheat. Glittering golden plains. A gentle breeze passes, yet no grain advances. The earth is like a misunderstood mother, again and again, reaching out her withered hands. I see sunlight fall on the fields. The wheat stands quiet and clean, almost cruel. Oh, weeping wheat, may you bear silent fruit, enough to sustain, even if only enough to fill a child's smile. Anonymous poet wandering along the dawn. Okay, so this has been a thing for a while, huh? Also, clue updates? Is it on? It's on the previous page. I gotta... Whoa, okay. That's a lot of stuff. Let's go from you. Oh, it also showed... Oh, that's neat. Okay, I like this. Also showing, like, connections between people. Ooh, okay, so Lilia and Ivan are with, connected with a blue line? Probably because she is not actually from his detachment. Anyway, Ivan. Vice Admiral Ivan Ivanovich Burakov, commander of the Xeno Cavalry, comes from the Don River Basin. With the region suffering from the Golden Famine, he leads the Cavalry Corps to protect local residents from bandits. Vice Admiral Burakov was once one of Igor's subordinates. Okay, partially recounts stuff about him that was literally just said in the story. Anything new with you? Oh, Clue 1 was added. While on the Eastern Front... Okay, is this another recap? Okay, yeah, this is another recap. Alright, Sergei. Nothing new, this is literally the same shit from before. Okay. Sternova. Colonel Sabina Sternova, chief of the staff of the Xeno Cavalry Corps, is known for her military acumen and unwavering loyalty to Vice Admiral Burakov. She previously submitted reports to the Foundation regarding the famine issue in the Don River Basin, but no significant progress has been made. Colonel Sternova infers from Lilia's report that the weapons used by the bandits are not something they can acquire independently, strongly indicating Manus Vidicte's report. Okay, this first part at least was a bit more detailed information about her. What about these two goobers? Charon, awakened, gravedigger on the Western Front. After the war, Western Front, yeah, he travels with Merel and his beloved horse Andreas, yeah, okay. Merel, what the hell is the glow-up? According to information sent by Miss Marsha, 12 Squad's Blackbird, Merel left her squad during the war, yeah. Perhaps her experiences in Antarctica made her desperate to escape the war. Okay, partially a recap for now. Nothing too crazy. Okay, what do we have here? Is this gonna be another recap? Alright, yeah, going to catch fish on the river. What about Lilia? The enemy is likely either Xeno, rebels, or forces affiliated with Manus Vidicte. Okay, yeah. And this switches between the other two, and it's the same text, just with a quote from the story. Okay, fine. What is this though? The rebels, Manus Vidicte, November 20th, 1920. The patrol unit returns to the Cavalry Corps encampment. The lieutenant in command reports the existence of the suspicious enemy camp to the cavalry commander. Judging by their weapons, the commander suspects they are Xeno deserters or possibly connected to Manus Vidicte. Yeah, okay. Okay. From St. Paulo Foundation, the Eastern Front is currently experiencing crop failures due to the Golden Famine. We seek professional knowledge regarding plains agriculture or insights from the specialists with long-term experience living and working under such conditions. I mean, a scarecrow will definitely do. To the optimistic scarecrow. Alright, I forgot. Rabies. Fields, drought, water, poor water, plants, crops. Bad people. Okay. This oral report has been transcribed into an audio signal and forwarded to Laplace Scientific Computing Center. John Titter has been commissioned to attempt interpretation. Look, you might be the right one for this job, but I feel like you could have chosen someone who can actually talk. Okay, there's a second dispatch. Okay. From Foundation staff member. While we have obtained advice from an agriculture specialist, we lack the short-term means to resolve the Golden Famine. If the Foundation were to invest sufficient resources into the Wishing Spring, would it be possible to improve crop conditions on the Eastern Front? What, wish for rain? The Spring Elfin. So someone important in the Foundation believes you can buy wishes just by dumping gold coins or candied fruit into a spring? Well then, why not carry those sweets to the fields where nothing grows so people can actually fill their bellies? Wow! Wow, okay. My little jar only holds spring water, so if you're hoping for a miracle, go find that guy who lives inside a golden lamp. Okay. Crazy. Oh, and there is more on the next day, on the 21st. So this was all on the 20th. Okay, so what's here? Okay. Oh, hi, Marsha. Oh, there's a lot of new shit here. Okay, from the top, what is this? Xeno Cavalry. Facing the growing strength of local bandits, Xeno Cavalry Corps is clearly outmatched. Their immediate priority is to recruit young riders willing to oppose the bandits and replenish their ranks as soon as possible. Makes sense. Krutov's army. Local bandit forces move toward the Don River tributaries and prepare to encamp along the riverbanks. Cooperating with unknown forces, they plan to carry out an arcane operation involving Arcanists in the Don River Basin. Okay. Foundation. The Foundation receives Team Timekeeper's application for a field operation to the Eastern Front. Considering the current conditions in the region and the importance of Team Timekeeper, the Foundation decides that 12th Squad will assign personnel to provide support. The newly formed Flying Witches are also deployed to the Eastern Front to assist the Cavalry Corps operations. Okay, and this is the same thing, just with Marsha. What is this? Foundation Staff Member A. Yesterday I ran into a Xeno soldier who's just come back from reporting in on the Eastern Front. He leaned in and told me as quietly as he could, Igor's troops might be active out here too. Member B. You mean the Xeno rebels? The cleanup work in Sao Paulo isn't even finished yet. Are things really about to blow up again on the Eastern Front? Member A. I can't figure out what anyone would want in a place where people are barely getting enough to eat. I hear Team Timekeeper has also submitted an external assignment request for the Eastern Front. Maybe something big really is going on out there. Shh, it's Commander Kreus. Drop it. Time to get back to work. Okay, interesting. Another dispatch to Sonetto from St. Paulo Foundation. We have received the Timekeeper's application for a field operation to the Eastern Front. Given the current instability in the region, we have reservations about deploying her team and request your assistance. To the Chief Assistant. According to the Timekeeper, this operation aims to obtain intelligence related to Erd. Our source is currently confidential, but if the Timekeeper deems the operation necessary, I will respect her judgment and accompany her. The situation on the Eastern Front does pose risks, but we can seek support from the local Cavalry Corps. I will also fulfill my duties as the Chief Assistant and ensure the Timekeeper's personal safety. Right, considering they are bringing Erd up here continuously as well, I wonder, considering this is a new timeline and everything, if we're gonna actually see a new Erd when somewhere in this chapter, or if they're just gonna tease her maybe at the very very butt end of the chapter for a brief moment. That's gonna be interesting if that's gonna be the case. Anyway, intersection. Okay, Merel, Horsey, Caron, a village, some soldiers. We're in a different place. There is some Manus goop down here. There is circles, which is concerning. Hey, this... yeah, no, not really destroyed village. It's a very sandbagged village. Or rather to say... oh, this is the town. Oh, this is on the other side of the town. Right. This is, what was this, hold on. What was this place called again? Forgot the name for a second. Oh my god, this takes so long to load. Perevoznaya, right. Okay. Intersection. The currents converge here. That's interesting to say. Perevoznaya.
You fell off your horse? I wouldn't worry. I bet even the mighty Atman has fallen once or twice.
The young man in uniform comes to the tall, fruitless pear tree Merel is seated under and offers her a bowl of steamed rice mixed with wheat. She gazes at him longingly.
Here you are. Thanks again for helping my uncle with his cart. I know it's not much, but this is all we have right now.
She reaches out a hand, then pulls it back awkwardly.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you had a strong harvest this year.
The past few years were good, it's true. People had to leave to fight, but the land still blessed us. But this year has been strange. Certainly the winter. Soon after planting, the wheat grew wild. The fields are gold, yes, but there's no grain.
Okay. Even as he speaks of the failed crops, he still hands the bowl to Merel.
Eat. You look starving. I've enlisted with the cavalry. There'll be plenty enough food for me there.
The cavalry?
The Xeno cavalry.
Oh boy. Merel forces her cry of Xeno down, lowers her head, and begins to eat. The young man turns toward the shadow that has been hiding behind a tree.
Are you sure you wouldn't like any food?
I need no sustenance. Thank you for sharing the little food you have left. How may this kindness be repaid?
No need. I'll be leaving soon and there's no work to do right now. You have a beautiful horse. Wish I could have one as lovely as him. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for him.
Alexei.
A commanding voice stops the new recruit mid-sentence.
What are you dawdling for? The team is leaving. Who are you talking to?
Just 2 refugees, sir.
The conscript officer steps forward, his eyes lingering on the strange man covered in white cloth.
Refugees? From where?
From Poland. I was looking for a friend there, but because of the war, I couldn't find...
You're a bit too nervous, Merel. She stammers, blinking wildly over her clumsy lie. Fortunately, the officer is too distracted to notice her embarrassment.
Arcanists, aren't you? We could use your talents in the Xeno cavalry. Room, board, and meals provided.
Apologies, sir. I am only a wanderer. There is no desire to join any party within me.
And I don't have any talents at all, officer. Sir, I can't even hold a gun.
I am sorry, sir. I will only become a limited time unit in the next chapter. Oh, that is about now, sir. Another liar. That is the most appropriate sentence after what I just said. Another liar erupts from her. Another bit to escape desperate times. But the conscription officer takes no interest.
Then you'd better leave soon. This place is crawling with bandits.
Bandits?
Brigands, raiders, ruffians. You didn't bump into any on your way here? Lucky dogs. Though you can thank the cavalry corps for that. But even with our efforts, the situation's been getting worse. Somehow they've got new weapons. We might be facing a serious battle.
Even all this way away, they're still fighting?
The flames of conflicts burn everywhere. This is why I'm asking you to join us. Xeno needs new blood if we're to ever know peace. If you change your mind, come to our camp. It's downstream of the Don, past the city.
The conscription officer turns around. Just then, a dozen newly enlisted Cossacks gather behind him, sending in the little groups of those they know. They show off their new uniforms, competing over who takes better care of his horse and whose, Shashka? Shashka has the most legendary history.
Quit milling around like chickens and form rank.
Actually, how do you write it again? What does that mean? I think I know what that means, but let me see. Oh, never mind. It's a type of a single-edged, single-handed, and mostly guardless military saber. Okay, yeah, it's a Cossack thing, but okay. I thought it was maybe something they're actually wearing on their uniform or something like that. All right.
Sir.
A fully armed cavalryman gallops in from outside the village, plunging himself between the panicked ranks of recruits. Half of his body is smeared dark with blood, the horse beneath him snorting heavily.
Bandit cavalry incoming, the size of a platoon. What do we do?
Can you still ride?
Holy shit, okay?
Yes, sir!
Then hurry to the sitch and report this. The rest of you, form a blockade. Do not allow the bandits to enter the village.
Sir, yes, sir!
The conscription officer scans the area. The unsettled young cavalryman enlisted less than half an hour ago look to him as if he is their only savior.
Rookies! There is no escape. Turn your back to the enemy and they will take the opportunity. Take up your weapons. Protect your families.
The boys shake off their scared looks, leaving their huddled groups and shouldering their weapons, albeit a little clumsily.
What? Bandits?
As Merel's mind goes blank, she feels Charon press the reins into her hands.
Let Andreas take you. Leave here, Merel.
What? What about you?
I'll just run off when danger comes. That is what you said. Do not waste any more time.
I don't even know where to...
Downstream of the Don River, like the officer said. Now go.
Okay, is she gonna actually run away or is she gonna stay? And who are we fighting? Is it... Oh, now they're actually showing them. Manu's dogs? Military working dog. That is some blue eyes, buddy. A dog bred and trained for extreme climates. It awaits an order. Permission to savor the thrill of tearing prey apart under the excuse of instinct. Holy shit, that's a description. Gnashing and biting. Agile figure. Bear fang command. Okay, what are you guys? Manus Medicte Cavalryman. A soldier sworn to follow the guiding one. The ambition beneath the mask, trample the unrecognized paradise beneath the iron hoofs. Okay, buddy. Cavalry Javelin. Pre-battle mobilization. Free for all plundering. Great. Autocannon. Arcanum taught this cannon to think for itself, or so it believes. Iron rule, never approach an unattended cannon on the battlefield unless you wish to become material for the next volley of screams. A sentient cannon? Reserve firepower. Saturation attack. And this is another cavalryman. Oh, okay, sure, friends, let's do this. These are some beefy doggos! Holy moly, this is a unit! This is a unit that I have! Jesus!
The shall unveil the hidden. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Holy shit, this guy barely survived. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, we can do this. We can do this, right? Just one shot. Or one smack.
That's what it's all about. Life or death battle and victory.
You're not wrong this time. Anyway.
Andreas! I'm slipping!
Okay, she's actually running away. She clings to the horse with all her might as she charges at full speed. She can't even spare a hand to draw her weapon and fight back.
Don't let her get away! Fire!
A series of crackling gunshots blast past her on all sides.
Run, Andreas! Run! No, hold on! Go!
You can't cross the pond. Spread out and surround her!
What? The dawn!
She gathers her courage and opens her eyes, only to find a broad river blocking her escape.
Oh no!
Her mind goes blank again. Andreas can only slow down before the rushing water.
Don't shoot. You might hit that beauty she's riding. I'll take her out, and I'll get the horse.
Great! Ow! Ow! It's like a hammer has struck her arm. She loses her balance and falls to the side. Ow. Hope you know how to swim. Dark, freezing water swallows her in an instant, followed by the piercing pain of a bullet.
No.
Oh boy. Merel? The shimmery light through the water above turns dark. Oh good. Okay, who's gonna Deus Ex Machina out of this?
Commander!
The Chief of Staff enters the tent.
Speak.
The commander's voice is hoarse, yet Sternova delivers her report without pause.
Pirivasnaya is lost. We don't know the details of the situation, but it's surely devastating. The refugees said they saw a huge smoke cloud coming from the village.
Holy shit, they took the entire little village? Okay, I mean, yeah, the only detachment there was literally just fresh recruits. They had no idea what the shit they were doing. Or rather, they lacked the experience of an actual battle to be ready to defend.
At least 3 settlements have been attacked. The survivors say the weapons employed were unconventional.
Yeah, they have modern weaponry.
The villages struck are all upstream from here, northeast of Birigrad. I suggest we quickly position the main force here, here, and here to seize advantageous terrain.
That reminds me, did the tactical map change? No, it's still the same. The Chief of Staff points out the positions on the military map spread across the table, only to find the commander's focus is elsewhere. The heavy air closes in around Sternova. She falters.
Sir.
Headquarters has spoken.
What did they say? They wouldn't interfere with the Cavalry Corps' tactics, would they?
We withdraw from the Dawn in 2 weeks. We will engage Manus Vindictae in Hungary next month.
Okay... That is pretty far away from where you are right now. In Hungary, huh? Her military instincts prevent her from making sense of this order. Yeah, I'm also wondering what this is about. Damn, you guys are being really shipped far away from this front.
I don't understand, sir. Bandits are killing and robbing civilians in higher numbers than ever. And we've just been told to leave? Are you certain headquarters is fully aware of the situation?
They are more aware than any of us. Intelligence gave their conclusion. We've stumbled upon Igor's army.
Oh, are they being sent to another front because another team is gonna come in because of Igor?
Then they should send reinforcements. End the rebels once and for all. Not ask us to run away with our tails between our legs.
There are no reinforcements. Manus Vindictae's army marches on the Foundation headquarters as we speak. The front is under immense pressure. Don't forget that our mission here was to recruit new blood to bolster headquarters' defenses.
Right.
As for Igor, he cut ties with Manus Vindictae after Antarctica. They say some kind of bargain was struck, though the terms remain unknown. Since then, the rebels have crossed no blades with either the Foundation or Zeno. The Joint Committee wants to keep it that way.
So, they want us to leave so we won't fight Igor?
Correct.
Kchorto! All this time the Foundation, especially those hawks, has been belittling Zeno for Igor's betrayal. Yet here they are, still trying to stay in his good graces?
Politicians, Sabina. For them, the two don't clash.
Yeah.
Politicians, huh? I'm sick to death of the conniving bastards. To hell with the Foundation, to hell with those ridiculous bird parties, to hell with Irenai, and to hell with...
Sabina.
The hint of warning in his tone fails to stop her.
Their lapdog Lilia. Air support? Don't make me laugh. I know why they sent her.
Ouch.
She's both Xeno and Foundation. Her file says loyalty guaranteed after investigation. She's a surveillant. A Foundation babysitter monitoring you, me, everyone. So the Dawn doesn't become the next Sao Paulo.
I mean, she's probably not that wrong about that. They're definitely the Foundation is definitely using Lilia to keep an eye on what is going on here. But yeah, she is, as we know, of course, she's first and foremost loyal to the Timekeeper and not to the Foundation or Xeno. I mean, she still has ties to Xeno, of course. It is, she's part of the army after all and stuff like that, but her top loyalty right now is Timekeeper.
It's an insult! A humiliation! Xeno should never have to yield to those so-called hawks!
Colonel Sabina Sternova, have you lost your senses?
He's pissed! His gentle warning proving ineffective, the commander turns to harsh reprimand.
Do you accuse Lieutenant Lilia based on proof, or only because of her ties to the Foundation?
The commander purses her lips, his jaw grinding as if he were chewing on a piece of steel. He bends down, draws out a crumpled letter, and passes it across the table. Sternova takes it, her brows knitting together.
Ivan, your nice people have done it. Xeno's fate is inevitable. I write this letter only as a reminder from one friend to another. The Joint Committee is tightening its control over Xeno's military operations. Every commander stationed outside of HQ must be accompanied by a liaison entrusted by the Foundation. You were once Igor's most trusted subordinate. For that reason alone, the Hawks were planning to torture you during the trial.
Jesus Christ, okay?
All I could do was assure the committee of your loyalty and assign the least capable liaison to you. The Flying Witch.
The least capable liaison.
I'm sure you've heard this title before. She has no interest in politics, never writes reports unless forced to, and in many ways shares your temperament. That said, ensure you strictly follow every order, both from Xeno and the Foundation. We must be smart. The burden on you is much heavier than you realize. Do not embarrass us. Some.
Okay. From some. The letter is set down. Silence falls. After a few heartbeats, muffled shouts carry through the canvas. The Cossacks are struggling with a fierce horse.
I'll begin preparations for the withdrawal, if that is your order.
Struggling with a fierce horse? Is it Andreas? The commander lets out a long, very sigh.
Orders are to assemble all cavalrymen in Belgrade. We hold the city for 2 weeks. Then, we withdraw.
We're withdrawing anyway. Why risk the 2 weeks?
For the safety of the Timekeeper.
The Timekeeper?
Uh-huh. For the safety of the Timekeeper, huh? That's... Oh, hi! We're at the Foundation. Vice President's office.
We've contacted the Cavalry Corps in the Downriver Basin. Lieutenant Lydia's communication device was damaged during the battle, but she has returned to her post safely.
Hello, Madam Z.
That's a relief.
Hello, Timekeeper.
However, according to her report, it's all but confirmed that Igor's rebels have shown up at the Eastern Front. Vertin, is it possible to delay your plans to travel to Belgrade? A conflict is highly likely to break out there.
There's no need to hide intel from the trusted few.
Kriya's privately conveyed to me a message about Erd. It said there's some information to be gleaned about her in Belgrade. I'm not sure how dependable it is, but since it concerns Erd's whereabouts, I have no choice but to go.
I appreciate you sharing the source of your information with me. But... Creius?
Yeah, that came from Creius. Also, very interesting that, yeah, she just straight up shared information on Erd that is very... that is very personal information for Vertin. But that just shows how much he trusts her. Madame Z betrays a rare look of surprise.
Before the Antarctic operation, he was just a liaison of the Foundation's military department, responsible for communication and coordination between the Foundation and the Xeno Task Force. He got promoted after we entered this era. But all information held by the Foundation concerning Erd is strictly controlled, only accessible to the authorized few, and he's not one of them. More likely than not, this information came directly from the Hawks. They're using you to obtain information they can't legally acquire themselves. And Creius is their intermediary.
Locating Erd has been my primary mission since the 8th storm. A mission that may prove useful to the Foundation, don't you think?
If this information really does help you find Erd, then yes, it would be good news for everyone, no matter their affiliation. But in the Hawks' eyes, you'd owe them one. They might hold this over you if and when the time comes for you to choose a side. What's more, the expansion of Team Timekeeper was spearheaded by the Hawks. It's only natural that people are starting to doubt Timekeeper's neutrality.
Interesting stuff. Madame Z's voice is gentle but persuasive. She sincerely hopes the young lady before her will not be drawn into the whirlpool of politics. I mean, even if it happens, she's definitely gonna be drawn into it at some point. Because, again, Erd is her top priority.
I know you have no political inclinations, but the Hawks are creating an image that you are working with them. I'm not saying this to stop you, Vertin. I simply want to keep you abreast of what's happening inside Foundation.
Thank you, Madame Z. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Please accept my official application to travel to Belgrade.
Only by stepping into the flood can one uncover the secrets hidden beneath the water.
I see. After the Joint Committee's admonition, Admiral Somme ordered the Cavalry Corps to prioritize the safety of the city. Belgrade should be safe for a time.
What's the committee's attitude towards Igor now?
Igor is the enemy. However, reports from the Western Front state he's no longer working with the Menace. We're currently re-evaluating Igor's motivations. That said, the committee does hope to avoid making enemies. Our relationship with Xeno has become somewhat fragile since the real war began. Permission granted, Timekeeper. Pack your bags. I'll have Sharon deliver the paperwork to Sonetto.
Thank you, Madame Z. I'll do my best to return before the war breaks out.
Sure. As she turns, a soft sigh comes from behind her. Aww.
You always follow your own judgment, Vertin. A precious quality in this era. I hope he never changes.
Aww. Oh, Madame Z. Huh, okay, we have a new conch now as well. Oh boy. Okay, before we let me check this stuff first, then we're gonna see what's on here. So what do we have now? Whoa, this is filling up. Holy shit. Oh yeah, the Charon and Merel thing is with question marks. So like unaffiliated, I guess. Okay. Okay, what does it say with these? Madame Z, or Z Foundation, has helped the Timekeeper many times, making her one of the few Foundation officials to earn the Timekeeper's trust. Yeah, as we saw, the Timekeeper trusting her with that very important information is very telling how much she trusts Madame Z. Madame Z doubts Mr. Creius' reasons for reaching out. Yeah. Nevertheless, she trusts the Timekeeper's judgment. Okay, that second part is recapping. Creius. Okay, a tiny little recap about him and sharing information with Vertin. Irene, what about you? Mr. Irene fights to increase the Hawk's influence within the Foundation. He firmly believes that establishing a Foundation army, yeah, we've seen all of that, to counter Manus Vindicte. The Doves disagree with the Hawk's radical approach, leading to two opposing voices within the Foundation. They work together on the surface, but each, yeah, they're basically bickering amongst each other. Vertin. Okay, Mr. Chaos's letter mentioned there is information on Earth in Beregrad on the Eastern Front, which is also where Lilia lost contact with the Foundation. Okay, so also just a quick little recap of the whole thing. Alright, what's in a sandbox? What do we have now? Oh, this is 4 days later now, huh? Oh, there's a update on the Vertin thing. It's probably the recap. Yeah, Timekeeper and Sonetto prepared to depart for the Eastern Front. Okay, quick little recap of that, I guess. What does this say now? Battlefield Tamarovka, that's what it says. Okay, Merel, what about you? After leaving the Western Front, Merel travels with Charon to... Okay, yeah, and while fleeing village, she falls in the river while getting shot, yeah. Okay, and this is Xeno Cavalry, a Xeno conscription officer, enlists new soldiers in the village. Okay, nothing too crazy. What about this? Bandit ambush, November 25th, 1920. A cavalry corps conscription officer attempts to enlist new soldiers, yeah. Upstream along the Don, but the village is attacked and looted by bandits, forcing the recruits into combat. Yeah, and considering they lost the village, they seem to have fallen to the conflict. And back at camp, this is also gonna be a recap, right? Ivan and Sternova. Yep, recap. Okay. Alright, what is this? What is the star? Attached files. Whether friend or foe, it never hurts to understand them first. Yeah? Read the letter. A tea-scented letter. Dear Vertin, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you off. Things have piled up due to factional disputes within the Foundation. While we live in such chaos that even an organization as self-professedly rational as the Foundation can avoid being swept into the political whirlpool, I wish you safe travels to the Eastern Front. I've enclosed a copy of Commander Ivan Ivanovich Burakov's file. You're about to enter the jurisdiction of the Xeno Cavalry Corps. Ivan and Igor have known each other since childhood. Both come from an old village downstream of the Don. Yet fate drove them apart along the same muddy roads. They once commanded two separate units within Xeno, nominally independent but with an unspoken understanding that lingered between them. Commander Ivan is difficult to gauge. According to the records, he's plain-spoken and awkward in social settings, which has earned him Admiral Som's high praise as a loyal and trustworthy man. However, I must caution you, don't place complete trust in him. Hearts rust in wartime. Oh, I like that saying. Hearts rust in wartime, especially those of soldiers who've endured betrayal and hard choices. Moreover, the bond between Ivan and Igor may pose hidden risks. In times like these, you'll have to weigh trust and suspicion for yourself. Winter is coming to the dawn. The damp cold settles heavily over riverside cities this time of year. Well, according to the current climate, it's gonna keep on being warm, I guess. Along with the file, I've included several packets of ginger tea. Steep it in hot water and drink. It helps ward off the chill. Stay in touch if you can. Safe travels. Zhang Zizi. Oh, Madame Z, right. I keep forgetting what her full name is. I keep forgetting what her full name is. She has so many Z's in her name when written out like that. November 25th, 1920. Madame Z is great. She is what would be a good description for her? She's kind of becoming over time more and more like almost like a mother figure for Vertin. Slowly, kinda. At least that's how it feels like. There's maybe a better way to describe to describe her, but definitely feels like she and Vertin are definitely becoming like stronger attached to each other, like a more family bond growing between them. All right, Conch, let's hear it.
Ah, we meet again. Though it isn't much of a surprise.
I mean, of course it isn't. It's still the same, same time until the next storm hits, I guess.
Your move from the Western Front to the Eastern one is utterly predictable. Running around like a lost chick following after her mother hen, or really anything big enough to grab your attention. Will you ever learn to stand on your own? When will you grow up?
When I find her, she's more than just a mother. Ooh, okay. I do want to hear both of these. Let's first hear when I find her.
And then what? Watch her disappear again? You're not an idiot. So why do you keep making the same mistakes? You aren't the type to find joy in running on a treadmill, are you? Then again, maybe you are the type after all. At least when it comes to chasing fashion.
Excuse me! Digging at Vertin's clothing style? She's dapper as hell, shut up. Is the concept of family so strange to you?
What's that supposed to mean? Of course I understand family. I know what love is.
Okay, ma'am.
She attended to your every need when you were still wet behind the wings. You depended on her, clung to her, because your very survival demanded it.
Yeah, I mean, mother and child, right?
Then one day she was gone from your life. You had to fly on your own, do your own chores. You wept over the good old days of comfort and being cared for. Oh, poor birdie.
I mean, that's understandable. Technically speaking, Vertin is still a child.
But the truth is that care and affection were nothing more than her way of feeding a sick obsession with control. That's what love is, shallow as a bird bath.
Okay, I see what she's getting at. Okay, yeah, she is a bitter widow, and that's how she is defending herself with. Okay, yeah, I see.
I was loved once. I loved others too. I've experienced it firsthand and I understand it as well as anyone.
Damn, she really was winded up by that answer. Or, by that response and answer.
Come, take a seat. I've set your favorite chair facing east.
Thanks.
The view's better that way. Not to mention that the river helps wash away the stench of corpses.
Thanks. Okay, let's see the other one.
When will you grow up?
She's more than just a mother.
She's key to saving the world. That's what you're saying? I'm tired of it. Tired of sick jokes like this, with self-important ideologues bragging about securing a bright future for everyone. You hear any cheers or laughter? Nope, because everyone who believed in their causes already died fighting for them. If you ask me, we should hang some of those big shots in public. It wouldn't bring peace, of course, but maybe the rest of us would feel a little relief.
Okay.
Come, take a seat. I've set your favorite chair facing east.
Oh, interesting. This skipped,
The view's better that way. Not to mention that the river helps wash away the stench of corpses.
Oh wow, this completely skipped the part with the second selectable answer and or sentence, and the widow here getting completely winded up by the response from that one. Wow, she was way more controlled here. Interesting. That was interesting how this one went completely differently in the second section. Also, I love this part here. If you ask me, we should hang some of those big shots in public. Not because of what she said there, but because of how it... This is so very funny. Literally prior to recording this episode, I was watching the newest episode of Tanya the Evil, which literally covered a similar topic that this is pretty much kind of insinuating at the same time. Basically, the whole notion of, yeah, the public during a war, depending on the situation, might seem, especially when the war keeps on dragging on, might seem, especially in the cities inside of a country that is at war with some other place, like, they might seem calm and collected, but it's that calm and collected state that is the most dangerous one, because the public is, at that point, just a powder keg. Even if your country is the one, like, leading in the war or promising that it's gonna go well and everything, and even the public from those false statements or true statements, depending, might be like calm and collected and not really interfering with anything. They are under the surface probably beyond the snapping point already, and they just appear calm and collected, and if anything goes wrong or someone says something, the barrel could literally explode. It's literally a barrel of gunpowder sitting right next to a candle and waiting to go off. Very funny. Okay, anyway, beneath the silence. Speaking of silence, hi! Having a swim, a newly emerging darkness covers the land. Merel! Can we fish Merel out of the water, please? Riverside step.
Hey! I got something! Sasha, come give me a hand!
Is he literally gonna... Is Sergei literally gonna fish out Merel? Not far from the camp, Sergei has been watering the horses while he fishes, undeterred by the danger brewing across the steppe. The fishnet has failed to steal last year. He failed to steal last year, ended up in his pack before he left home. Old Asomov put it there himself.
Got it! Oh, I mean, this is heavy.
Must be a big one. Come on, Sasha, put your back into it.
The two young men, children of this very river, use all their strength to drag the fishnet to the riverbank.
Have you ever caught a fish this big before?
This better have a CG.
Never. The fish done all the growing this year instead of the crops? Just a bit further. Grab tight. On my mark. 1, 2, 3.
They tumble back as they finally haul the net ashore.
Go check it out. I dare say even my dedushka has never seen fish so big.
Sure. Sergei runs to the net and untangles the cords like an expert. Okay, thank fuck you're still awake and alive. That's not a sound a fish would make. No shit, Sherlock.
Huh? This is...
What kind of fish is it, Sergei?
British. Sasha hurries over to join him.
Sasha! It's a person.
An actual?
Well, it's your mind.
It's not a CG per se, but this is close enough. I mean, technically it is. It's just well, Merel. Merel, please.
Help me.
Blin, hurry up, will you? It's a living person. We have to take her to camp.
Well, Merel, you were running away, you were trying to dodge Xeno, and then you literally went into Xeno's net. The sound of dozens of horses neighing at once echoes from somewhere far away.
Andreas. Charon. Where am I?
Warm, dry air sweeps across her cheeks. She hears the crackle of burning willow sticks.
You're awake? Try getting to your feet.
My head's spinning. I can hardly...
Whoa, easy now. Just try and take a few steps. It'll help, trust me.
Merel doesn't know how she gets to her feet. All she remembers is swaying as she somehow pulled herself upright.
What is this place?
Relax. You're in the Xeno Cavalry Corps camp. It's safe here.
Xeno? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Yup. Just your luck. That name is like a hell-bent killer pursuing her to the ends of the earth. Sergei doesn't notice the unusual panic that grips her. To him, she's simply a frightened lost girl. Merel looks around and sees a soldier in a different uniform walking toward her.
Sergei, I heard you found the girl.
Hey, perfect soldier to talk to her.
No, it can't be.
We fished her out of the river, Lieutenant. She just woke up.
And you just brought her straight into camp? She's obviously not a local. What if she's a rebel spy, huh?
Sure, she's not a local, but she doesn't seem like a bandit either.
Lilia steps closer and stares at her for a long while.
Fair enough. What's your name?
Is she gonna say it? She falters before she can say the false name she created. Under Lieutenant Lilia's piercing gaze, the girl loses the courage to lie.
Merel.
Okay.
Merel? Not from around here, then. How'd you end up in the water?
I came seeking refuge near the river, and then I was chased by some people. Bandits or something. I tried to escape, but I fell off my horse and... into the river.
Weren't you shot? Now that I think about it, weren't you shot? Are you okay? Hearing her tale of misfortune, Lilia shakes her head helplessly and turns to Sergei.
Send her somewhere safe after she recovers. We'll decamp tomorrow morning, station in Tamarovka for a day, and then head to the city. Commander's orders.
Dunno. That's my home. I can visit my aunt and uncle. I can sleep in my own bed for a night.
You'll have to apply for leave to do that. You eaten anything, Merel? We still got some canned meat from the Foundation.
Canned meat?
Actual food. The temptation of canned meat outweighs all fear of the Foundation. She swallows her saliva. After the lieutenant leaves, Sergei returns to his usual complaining.
Too bad I only caught you today, huh?
Sorry?
Oh, that's a good thing, don't worry about that.
Don't worry. It's not every day you fish a person out of the river. Oh, by the way, you can stay at my uncle's when we arrive in Tamarovka if you like. It's no Zimny Dvorets, but it's better than a tent, that's for sure.
No winter palace.
You live with your uncle?
Yeah. Father died at the front 4 years ago, and my mother was sick. Lost her 2 years later. My aunt and uncle took me in. I do have to do farm work to earn my keep, but that's no big deal. How about you? Where are you from? You said you're a refugee. Where's your family now?
The girl stares at the empty ground before her.
I don't have a family.
Even the ever-slippery Sergei loses his smile. He can't help but think of that winter when his mother lay dying.
An, orphanage took me in. I grew up there.
Interesting. Interesting, okay.
Are there many locals in the cavalry? Like you?
Yeah, most of us actually. Back when Zeno first got here, there were only 1,000 people. The cavalry corps didn't even exist when the famine struck the steppe, and even potatoes wouldn't grow. The cavalry gave us food and shelter, so I thought maybe it wouldn't be too bad to join them. At least then I could save some food for my family.
But you've enlisted in an army. You'll have to fight.
But I haven't had to yet. And everyone's alive and fitter than ever. Isn't that enough?
Friends already, huh?
Haha, this is interesting, yeah. So yeah, two people roughly around the same age. If I remember correctly, yeah, Merel's thing said that she's like 16 or something. And this guy seems to be about the same, right? So, yeah, very interesting. She's basically looking at kind of like a version of herself in him, as she is scared of war and doesn't wanna get involved in all of this stuff or even die in conflict, while he doesn't really mind it, essentially. Interesting. She precisely tosses a can of meat into Merel's arms.
Nothing for me, Lieutenant?
Too slow. Got to get it yourself now.
Merel, silent among their chatter, stares at the Foundation symbol on the can for a long while. Finally, she slips her index finger under the ring and pulls the can open. She lowers her head and sips the oily gravy. Oh, hello?
There was a time I thought you would lead us to the eternal. I thought you were like me, a man with ambition, a leader worth following.
Man, seeing this image from the beginning of the game, hi.
But look what you've become. A coward. You buckled while I stood tall. I have far excelled you, Igor, and the world will worship me for it.
Oh, is this Ivan's voice? He whips out his pistol, aims at the tall figure blocking his way and pulls the trigger, only to hear the faint click of the firing pin.
No mortal can transcend eternity, Krutov.
Krutov? His opponent calmly draws his shashka.
Your arrogance has gone beyond your means, turning you cruel and foolish. How disappointing. You can't kill me, Igor. You...
I was whoa, what the hell is that effect there? Some Manos shittery going on. Also, I was about to say Krutov. I don't remember a guy named Krutov. Okay. Shouts, gunfire, curses, as men shove past one another and hooves kick up an almost scalding dust.
Bring everyone here! Separate the Arcanists from the humans. Xeno's captives in their own line. Move it, slackers!
Okay, hi. What is this dreamlike scape going on right now? He wakes from his restless dreams. Incense still lingers in the air around him, the hateful scent of henbane clinging to his nostrils. Tent, Krutov's encampment.
Useless. I knew that witless ritualist was not to be trusted.
Okay, ritualists. Did this change? Ha! Wait, what? Wait, what? Merel is being represented with their old picture in this thing? Uh-huh. That's interesting. Okay, sure.
General Krutov.
Hello, ma'am. What the hell? Ritualist? You have a unique-looking model. You're definitely Manus. As if having foreseen that the man in the tent would awake, an oddly dressed ritualist slips inside.
You have awoken, yet the incense has yet to fade. I suggest you return to your dreams until you're capable of overcoming your nightmare.
She reminds me of the old woman from Antarctica, but younger? I don't think it's the same person, right? Okay.
Enough of your riddles and trickery. Why are you here?
Captives. The first batch has arrived.
Then you do as we agreed. Take the Arcanists and leave the rest to me. What part of that do you not understand?
There is a peculiar individual among the captives. Unawakened. We didn't discuss how to deal with them.
Oh, right. Charon. He was in the village. Ooh, what happens to him now?
Unawakened? Those can be particularly useful. What do you know of it?
Thanks to the knowledge bestowed by her, I was able to glean some insight. Though I'm surprised to have encountered it here. It seems the human fools named it after a mythological deity, as if by doing so, it would somehow render it capable of resting their sinful souls in peace.
Interesting. Take me to it.
Okay. Well, this is concerning. I love that they're using the same imagery for the tower and the tents and everything, but the only difference between this Manus camp and the Xeno camp is that whatever ritual thing there is, a bit of blue color and people, I guess, praying around or some shit like that. Good God. Charon, are you gonna be okay? Having already given his life to the tragedy of this age, Charon has already sensed what is happening around them. He wants to leave but cannot move. Not long ago, a ritualist scratched a series of symbols beneath his feet, binding him to the spot.
Charon, is it?
He senses the approaching footsteps only when they are already close, then turns toward the voice.
Why did you kill those who surrendered?
Well, too many mouths to feed. There isn't enough food across the entire dawn to keep everyone alive through the winter.
You could have set them free. They were only civilians. They would cause you no trouble.
Civilian implies civilization. Civility, wouldn't you say? The Cossacks are barbarians. Setting them free would only bolster my enemies. I will not take the risk.
Wow. 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 How to immediately make me fucking hate a character. Buddy, when is the bullet coming for your head? Where is Igor to behead you? Charon lowers his head in silence. It seems there are no words left in him.
Intriguing. Just as the ritualist said. Tell me, are you able to foresee a man's death?
The shadow of death lingers over these grasslands. Countless will die in a killing driven by starvation and hatred. That is what brought me here.
Krutov looks off to the edge of the camp, where the yellow pasture grass bows gently on small rises. Gunfire crackles again, along with the sound of something crashing to the ground.
A shadow, you say? I see a man walking the grasslands, the dead nourishing the soil. He stands amid a bountiful harvest. I am that man.
You are insane. Also, the gunshots right now were a firing squad. They just murdered a bunch of people.
Your shadow of death means nothing. What I need is a precise prophecy, one for a single man. For me.
I cannot do such a thing, nor is there any desire to.
Okay, Charon doesn't have to prophesize it, but I can... I'll say... Stage 21, Igor with the saber.
I am offering you a chance, Awakened. Serve me and my army, and I will spare you the Ritualist's hand.
Ritualist?
Krutov gestures towards the binding ritual beneath Charon with his chin.
This is her work. She tells me you dispelled another incantation cast by her kind. On a human soldier. She's desperate to tear you apart and see how you did it. Some special arcane skill, she claims.
Oh yeah, right, he can kind of set a person's mind back to how it is supposed to be if there's like a spell on them, right? He did the same with with his body back then when he calmed him the fuck down, but that kind of set him so straight that he couldn't take it anymore. Oh boy.
Trust me. What she will do to you is one thing you do not want to foresee.
Manus Vindicte.
Ah, so you can see some specifics. Well, what is your decision?
No. Neither your enemy nor your ally. There is nothing I can do for you but bury the dead.
Krutov fixes a sharp gaze on Charon, as if he could tear through the cloth covering his face with sight alone.
Difference of opinion. Why am I surprised? You're just like the rest of them. One bad decision after another.
His cursing seems to be directed at some invisible onlooker rather than at Charon.
And I am left to right their wrongs. It seems only I can. I gave you your chance. Freak.
Wow. Wow, what a character. Alright, show me, what do we have? Do we have info on our new asshole guy? We do. We have a few updates. Okay, Merel first is just gonna be a recap of where she is right now. While escaping, yeah, Merel accidentally falls into the river, gets saved, cavalry camp, okay. Sergei... Nothing new? Why did he have a... Oh, no, never mind. He didn't have a... I mistook it. It was on Charon. Okay, separate from Merel. Charon is captured by Krutov's army. Alright. Cool. Alright, you two. Oh, interesting. Charon and this chick have a connection line between each other now. A red one. Oh, this is where this comes in. Red, hostile towards each other. Oh, this is where where the colors actually come in. I just realized. The blue for neutral, the yellowish white one for friendly. Okay, this is where all of this comes in. Okay, I see. Anyway, Ritualist. A Ritualist of Manus Vindicte commands Manus soldiers and manages prisoners of war within Krutov's army. Her true name and genuine purpose for cooperating with Krutov remain unknown. Huh, okay. But yeah, she really reminds me of that old crone from chapter 10. That is that, but honestly, I would not be surprised if this is like a reversed version of her. Just younger. I mean... Wouldn't be the first time, right? Okay, Krutov. What about you, Manus Vindicte? Krutov was once a subordinate under Igor. Ah! By working with Manus Vindicte, he has built his army's power in the Don River Basin and become a local warlord. Interested in his arcane skill, Krutov wants Charon to serve his army. Okay, that's interesting. What do we have in here? Let's see first with this one. This is gonna be a recap, right? Yep, that's a recap. Then this also should be a recap. Yeah, about fishing by the river, fishes out Merel. Alright, what about this? Refugees rescued. November 25th, 1920. A refugee escapes the attack and flees Perevozhnaya, but accidentally falls into the river. She is later pulled. Okay, that's also technically a recap. Then we have this. The Eastern Front reports. Recently, I led a field medical unit to the Eastern Front. The plains are barren, yet the weather remains warm. Far too warm for November along the dawn. Something feels deeply wrong. Commander Kreus informed me that the Timekeeper will also be arriving and asked me to prepare to receive her. The Foundation sending the Timekeeper personally suggests critical intelligence is at stake. Given the abnormalities here, perhaps she will be able to resolve them. I will fulfill my duty and ensure her safety. Okay, interesting. I'm guessing this is Marsha? Or, oh, no, wait. Considering this seems to be on a church, this might be Sentinel. Considering she definitely seems to be here as well. Okay, what is the dispatch? Oh, hey! From Xeno Command Center. Reports from the Cavalry Corps stationed on the Eastern Front indicate the emergence of bandit forces of unknown origin. In addition to attacking villages and seizing supplies, they have been abducting children. Yikes! You are requested to establish a listening post in the area and gather as much intelligence as possible. To the eavesdropping expert. I've set up a listening post in a mountainous area downstream, far from any settlements. Even in such a remote area, enemy patrols are still visible. They wear black uniforms and operate in small squads along the lower river. Behind them I hear more complex signals. Their scale may already be beyond estimation. Given their size and range of movement, the Cavalry Corps should devise a thorough plan before taking action. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, way bigger force than they are thinking there is. Alright, let's see. Stage 5. Strange gazes. Oh, hey! Oh! Okay, wait, are they gonna be arriving at the... Yeah, I think they're gonna be arriving at the Xeno camp. Ooh, I wonder if Timekeeper is actually gonna run into Merel. That's gonna be very funny if they do. Strange cases. Okay, so Merel, Lilia, Sonetto, and Merel. Sorry, Timekeeper. Lilia, Sonetto, and Marsha, and I guess Sergei probably. Soldiers, heads lowered, lips sealed with orders. Okay. Thousands of war horses carrying fully armed cavalrymen travel to Tamarovka. Yes, I would like to read that. Their heavy hooves pounding the dirt road into hard-packed so much auto-scrolling.
You heard, Merel? A Foundation big shot's coming to the village. That's a first.
Okay. Their heavy hooves pounding the dirt road into hard-packed earth. The Cavalry Corps reconnaissance team reaches the village first. The villagers are on alert, eyeing the soldiers from their doorways.
Big shot? Who?
Merel unconsciously reaches for her mask, suddenly realizing that she lost it during her escape.
Not sure, but the commander needs to welcome them personally. Forget it. None of our business.
Oh, her face mask, right? She was always carrying the she always had a face mask on her face, covering her mouth and nose.
Natash! Huh?
As they pass a nearby house, Sergei seems to spot an old acquaintance in a doorway. He leans forward to greet her, but she shuts the door in his face. The hostility radiating from the onlookers in every direction makes Merel want to curl into a ball.
Sergei, isn't this your hometown? Why are they staring at you like that?
Because they know soldiers mean trouble.
I don't know. It's not like I've made that many enemies. Just one or two at most.
Just one or two at most.
Anyway, let's go meet my uncle. See that house with the iron sheeting? That's our home.
Merel follows his finger to a house with a blue iron sheet roof. A man holding a cane stands in the yard. Sergei takes off his hat and excitedly waves it in the air.
Dad Pietro!
The old man only strikes the ground with his cane. His heavy blink? Oh, his heavy blink seems to say, "Don't start, boy."
What's going on?
Maybe something happened? Should we go ask him?
Sergei never expected his return home to be so dispirited. His uncle pulls him aside. Merel follows behind.
What's wrong, Dad Pietro?
You tell me, did your commander say you'd fight those bandits or not?
Of course.
When?
That I don't know. It's a military secret.
Word is you're going to the city, the lot of you. So, where does that leave the rest of us, The villagers need protecting too.
The young man can't think of an answer. He can only stand in awkward silence. The uncle sighs and grips his nephew's shoulder hard with a slim yet powerful hand.
All right, Seryosa, I understand. Everything's packed and ready to go. Come, we're leaving to your cousins in Petrovka.
Dad Pietro, could you just tell me what's going on? I'm not deserting Zeno.
Sergei shakes off his uncle's hand. The old man's neck flushes red with embarrassment and anger. He turns and glances at Merel.
It's fine. She's a friend.
The cavalry is leaving us here to die, and the refugees from upstream. They said there are tens of thousands of bandits up there.
Yeah, this is exactly why the village is so what's the word I'm looking for? Not aggressive, but evasively reacting. Evasively reacting, I guess, towards him as a soldier coming into the village, because they expected protection, but they're not getting it now, and they heard that they are moving away from the steppes to the city. Wait until they hear that they are gonna be moving into moving later into Hungary in a couple of days. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, they're gonna be arriving here. Okay.
I don't know where they all came from, but your cavalry's nothing compared to that, right? You'll never fight them all off. And keep this quiet, but the Kolduni left and joined the bandits.
Что?
They said they'd punish anyone who stands with the cavalry when they return.
He watches the cavalry corps soldier passing by the village entrance.
If you can't fight them off, they'll burn the village to ashes. So, are you coming with us? Yes or no?
He's definitely putting him on a spot, but I don't think Sergei is gonna leave Zeno. Okay, well, at least the villagers are...
See Lilia.
At least the villagers are getting themselves to safety. A small group of reinforcements makes its slow advance across the grassland. A transport team carrying guns and artillery rumbles close behind.
That must be the commander of the Xeno cavalry beside her.
The cavalry corps officers awaiting them ride out to the head of the team to guide them to their destination. Before the commander can reach them, an old friend steps forward to greet the Timekeeper.
Capitan, why did the Foundation send you here? Isn't exactly the safest place in the world right now.
I applied for it. There's something I need to find in Belgrade. Don't give me that look, Lilia. Madame Z approved it.
Alright, what Z says goes.
Yeah, Lilia, we know. You're just happy to see Timekeeper.
I'm glad to see you safe and sound, Miss Lilia. Your message had us worried.
Huh. The Foundation seriously needs to update their communication devices. At least make them bulletproof.
I mean... The commander approaches as they chat.
Timekeeper.
Commander Ivan, it's a pleasure to meet you. If you could, a brief walkthrough of the situation in Belgrade and the surrounding areas would be most helpful.
Of course. But tell me, where did that company behind you spring from? I received no word in our communications.
The commander's eyes settle on a small detachment within the reinforcements, about 100 soldiers strong, led by a red-haired knight. The knight notices him too. She dismounts and steps forward.
Vice Admiral Burakov. I am the medic of the Foundation's Special Unit 12. Behind me are the soldiers returning from the front lines, and our field medical team.
And there is updated Marsha.
Every one of them is willing to enlist in the cavalry and join the fight against the bandits.
Good to know. Go to Colonel Sabina Sternova. You will see your men settled.
Yes, Commander.
The knight leads the special unit away.
Follow me, if you will, Timekeeper.
Alright, time for a tactical briefing. Indoors.
Intelligence has spoken. The scattered bandit forces are converging upstream of the Dawn. They carry Xeno weaponry, though their identity is yet unknown. Most likely this is Igor's doing, though we've kept clear of them thus far, as headquarters ordered. Villages have been plundered. Many have fled downstream, yet most cling to their homes.
Oh yeah, right, also this makes sense now. They think it's Igor because of the weaponry, but yeah, it's the other guy. Right. Oh boy. The commander lifts his eyes from the map, still deep in thought.
Xeno has ordered the cavalry station in Belgrade until your mission is complete. We ride at dawn.
Many of your cavalrymen are locals from the era. What do they think of Igor?
What happened in Sao Paulo is classified. To them, he's a warlord like any other. We do have a controlled route to the city, but, Timekeeper, are you certain you wish to enter? The rebels could strike at any moment.
Yes. I'll complete my mission quickly. Hopefully before any conflict arises.
I see. Then tell me the details of your mission so that I may lend my hand.
There's a place in the city called the Amber Room. It's said to hold an important clue about the storm. Does it sound familiar at all, Commander?
Not the Yantarne Komnata in St. Petersburg, I presume. We're a long way off from there.
So, okay, there's an Amber Room in St. Petersburg? Uh-huh.
Then no. Can't say it does. It seems I cannot aid you much in this.
The commander pauses, then asks the question that's been gnawing at him since the Timekeeper's arrival.
Timekeeper, may I ask, besides your storm investigation, are you also here to deal with the Golden Famine? We tried ourselves, but Xeno soldiers have little experience in arcane matters. We couldn't unearth the root.
I'm sorry. I didn't receive any information on that matter. But I'll keep an eye out for you.
I see. The cavalry will aid you in any way we can. But with our strength as it is, I cannot guarantee the safety of Belgrade.
I'm not sure how much it will help. But I heard reinforcements are on the way. The newly formed Flying Witch Company will arrive soon, along with a new broomstick for Lilia.
Lilia suddenly perks up. New broomstick!
Xeno reformed the Flying Witches.
No.
Oh.
This unit belongs to the Foundation.
Oh, that's why she perked up. Not because of, the broomstick is part of it. The Flying Witches, huh?
Lilia, committee member Iranai asks if you'll serve as its temporary captain. What'd you say?
Interesting. Okay. Starnova gestures to a lonely, empty house.
We haven't seen the owner of this place for 2 years. The elder said you can stay here for a few days.
This is spacious.
If you ignore its decrepit state, it is a fairly decent place for a short stay.
Yeah. The stable in the yard still needs some fixing up, so the cavalry will have to take care of your horse, if you don't mind.
That would be kind of you. Thank you very much.
It's no big deal. What's one more horse to feed?
Starnova hands the key to Marsha and leads her horse away. Just as Marsha is about to slip the key inside the lock, a rustling sound catches her attention.
Is that a rat?
Not the sound a rat would make, probably Merel. A small black shadow vanishes behind the once leafy elm in the corner of the yard.
Or a child from the village?
Or a critter?
Never mind. I need a rest.
She hears it again. She looks over to the same spot.
Who's there?
This is Merel. From behind the elm, a head peeks out, briefly meeting her eyes. Yup. It's her. This time, the shadow doesn't hide itself behind the tree, but disappears in the glow of an arcane skill.
Vanished? Just like that?
Oh, interesting arcane skill. This could be a threat. Marsha draws her weapon and moves toward the fading arcane light. A shadow flashes past once more.
What? That was definitely a person.
Interesting. Does Merel's arcane skill make her invisible?
A person sneaking in the shadows around the cavalry station. Suspicious, to be sure. A spy, perhaps?
A strange sound. It's... it just skittles away. Its direction is exposed again. Turning, Marsha stares intently. Oh my god, a little dust trail.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Is that a fiddler crab? On the dawn step?
Oh, wait. Maybe not make herself invisible, but transform herself? The knight runs toward the dubious fiddler crab at astonishing speed. Her heavy armor doesn't seem to slow her down in the slightest. In its desperation, her opponent flees sideways toward the outskirts of the village, but there is no escape. The knight is closing in on the crab. Poor... Oh, is this the battle? Is this the battle? Oh my god. Moon-eyed fiddler mutant. A migrating crab form critter. Among an already rare species, this unique creature is considered an invaluable and irreplaceable boon for those divining the future. Moon signs. Sharp chelipeds? Okay, coastal omen. Okay, I'm suspicious. This is gonna be a one-on-one battle. Let's place Marsha on front.
Show me what you got.
Oh, it's not a one-on-one battle. I'm actually surprised. Oh, okay, Mr. Crab. Mr. Crab's money.
Restraint is
Okay.
Let me handle the pain.
Let's see. Is
There's strength.
Mr. Krabs here gonna go down in one hit?
By God's grace.
Probably not.
Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries.
Oh, damn, very tanky.
A sacred charge.
Now is the time for repentance. A short hit.
Well.
A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
Not resistant enough against piercing damage. Oh my god. Well, shit. Forced into a corner, the fiddler crab snaps its oversized claws in thin air, in the air. Yeah.
Enough, shapeshifter. This is absurd. How would a fiddler crab make it out here to the plane? And might I remind you that you're too big to be a crab.
The same glow returns, the lighting surrounding the fiddler crab bending and distorting. It reveals the figure of a girl. Oh, this is amazing. This is an amazing image. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Of that, oh my god, the parallel. Holy shit, this has been a while. The picture of Matilda when she was revealed, when she was disguising herself in that stupid trash bag. Wow, wow, that's a callback. All right. The newly appointed medic of the 12th squad locks eyes with her team's deserter.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Merel? How did you...
Marsha steps forward, caught at last. Merel squats down, covering her head with both hands.
Don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
She's not gonna hurt you. It's Marsha.
You mean to say you plan to stay here until the war is over?
Well, I don't really have much choice. At least with the cavalry, I won't starve.
And if the storm comes, what then?
I'll be fine. I took an equilibrium umbrella with me. And maybe in the next era, I'll find a safer place to stay.
Oh, interesting. She has an umbrella with her. Her face sinks.
Oh no. I lost it when the bandits chased me.
Okay, never mind. She doesn't have it anymore. Oh no. Did she smack her? The knight grabs her face with both hands, pressing her cheeks tight together.
Oh.
Please give me a CG on this.
This is serious, Merel. Do you have any idea what they do to deserters? Do you think hiding with Zeno will prevent the Foundation from finding you?
Please tell me she's doing the anime thing of like stretching her cheeks. What is happening? The crab!
Must survive one storm, but what about the next? And the others after that?
The little crab going in circles?
Please, Marsha.
How will you know which era the storm will take us to next?
Oh, come on, give me a CG on this.
Marsha, can't breathe.
Aww. She lets go.
Honestly, what am I to do with you?
Merel hangs her head, rubbing her reddened cheeks.
So, why are you here?
I was taking a group of Don Cossacks home, and heard the Timekeeper was going the same direction, so we met on the road and traveled the rest of the way together. Now that I have arrived, Kreas has requested I stay by the Timekeeper's side until she completes her mission. Then I'll return with her.
You're not going to bring me back to Kreas, are you?
Marsha leans against a worn pillar, looking deeply downcast.
If only I could. But with Kreas comes the Foundation. Either way, I'll be sure to bring you back. Running around alone out here is far more dangerous than anything the Foundation could do.
Merel knows there's nothing left she can do.
Does anybody else here know you, aside from me?
No.
The image of the young Foundation big shot appears in Merel's mind. She shakes her head, trying to erase those gray eyes from her memory. Timekeeper. I mean, yeah, Timekeeper knows her. She run defense, essentially, for her. She was her bodyguard during the Antarctica mission.
I know the Timekeeper and Lieutenant Lilia, but I don't think they know me. But Sonetto, Vertin's assistant, I'm not so sure. We were classmates for a few years, but we didn't talk much.
Oh, really? Really? Okay. I feel like this is completely new information. You were classmates with Sonetto?
I see. Stay close with me then, and don't let Sonetto see you. It would be best if we solve this without any interference from a third party. Paravian and I may be able to plead your case, but if we're to have any chance of being successful, you can't run away. Not again.
Oh, a sharp noise breaks the silence, startling the... Whoa, nice! Yeah, that's the witches, right? Startling the still nervy Merel. She jerks her head up to see only a few swirling trails of condensation lingering in the sky.
What is that?
Marsha looks up too, but she shows no sign of alarm.
It's the Foundation's flight unit. They're here.
Die witches, they're here. Oh, okay, we have a lot of updates once again. Let's see, what is the star? Fool or genius? I sincerely hope returning time doesn't become some new form of competition. Check records. SPDM library card. Fiddler Crab Shape-shifting for Dummies. Call number F4312A. Category Shape-shifting. Marine Critter Biology Branch. Borrowing records Sonetto returned after 2 hours and 36 minutes. Hans Levis returned after 1 week. Cyril Amon returned the following day at the same time. Abandoned practice claiming to hear the sound of tsunamis in their nightmares. Lark von Stur returned after 5 days and 6 hours. Merel returned after 2 days and 3 hours. Very interesting. Kinda love it how quickly, who picked it up quickly, like Sonetto literally has the, according to this at least, has like a speed record. After only 2 hours and 36 minutes she was done. Meanwhile everybody else. Librarian's note. Aside from Sonetto and Merel, all returns showed claw marks along the spine and traces of salt residue. Going forward, this book may only be borrowed under teacher supervision. Wait, aside from Sonetto and Merel, all returns showed claw marks along the spine. Okay, aside from those two, so they... I guess they mastered it, but the other ones kinda fumbled and damaged the book alongside the whole thing, I guess? Okay. Any interesting clue updates? Oh, I just realized why there is another page here. This is probably for the newest chapter, I'm gonna guess. If everything is... yeah, there is a map for this area here, and I'm guessing this is whatever, wherever this is. This looks like a foundation, I guess. Okay, anyway. Wow, that's a lot of updates. Holy shit. Okay, first off, Timekeeper, clue 1. Mr. Kratos arranges for Miss Marsha to meet Team Timekeeper. Okay, slight little recap for that segment. Marsha. Whoa, that's a lot of text. Oh, this... I don't remember that being named last time. Miss Marsha was once a knight of the Hochland Order and later became a medic for the Foundation, moving from battlefield to battlefield. Okay, yeah. Okay, the rest is a recap, but the Hochland Order, I don't remember if that was named the last time. Lilia, clue number 2. When the Timekeeper arrives on the Eastern Front, she makes contact with Lilia and brings good news. The Foundation has formed the new Flying Witches, who will soon arrive on the Eastern Front. I'm very curious about that unit, who's gonna be in it and all of that. Okay, Kratos, anything new with you? For some reason, after the Western Front battles ended, Blackbird Merel deserted the 12 squad and did not return. Mr. Kratos knows she fears him and is avoiding her former squad mates. Okay, at least he is aware of that. What about you? Clue number 2. Later, Merel follows the cavalry corps to Tamarovka, where Miss Marsha, also member of 12 Squad, discovers her. Okay. Ivan. Vice Admiral Burakov is surprised by the personnel and intelligence the Timekeeper brings, but seems somewhat disappointed to learn she is not there to investigate the Golden Famine. Yeah, okay. Okay, and that's that. What's in the sandbox? Let's see. Oh boy, more recaps. More recaps. Okay, let's get those out of the way first. Yep, both of those are recaps. This is also gonna be a recap, right? November 26, 1920. After the Foundation approves the field operation request, Team Timekeeper arrives at Tamarovka on the Eastern Front and meets up with the Cavalry Corps. The Timekeeper also brings news of the newly formed Flying Witches. Yep, that was a recap. Alright, Villager A. The crops still won't grow. At this rate, I don't think any of us are making it through this winter or autumn. Villager B. If you ask me, the first thing we should do is guard our own grain stores. Bella said she spotted a suspicious figure hiding behind her fence, but when she grabbed a hoe and chased after them, they were already gone. Villager A. Probably drifters. There are refugees wandering around everywhere these days. You think they'd steal grain? Who knows? Bella already swears she saw a giant river crab lurking behind her warehouse, like it was sneaking grain from the granary. A river crab? Stealing grain? Out here on the plains? Strange, isn't it? It's Merel. Alright, the dispatch. Oh, MP. From St. Paul Foundation, the newly formed Flying Witches have been deployed to the Eastern Front. As this is the unit's first time operating newly developed equipment, we request comprehensive technical support and logistical coverage from Laplace Scientific Computing Center. Recipient: the Hanged Man's Alchemical Platform. That's a name. A bunch of broom riders just got new toys, but they still haven't paid the remaining upgrade and maintenance fees? What? The Foundation's footing the bill? That's wonderful. I hear Lilia's leading them. She once smashed Mesmer Jr.'s window, you know. Honestly, if they fly their broom straight through all Laplace's windows, that would be hilarious. I'd even offer them free maintenance. Shut up. Shut up, MP. Shut up. For fuck's sake. Okay. Back to the Timekeeper and someone new. Looks like a civilian. Okay, let's see. A son's confession. Accept changing times as farmers accept the coming of winter. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't check. This one had a hard difficulty as well. Just want to see, once again, are they maybe hiding some different units? No, it's just a crab again. Okay, that stage made sense to have the crab. Right, okay. Well, let's see what this is about. Lilia? That was a new portrait. Lilia speeds low across the plain, the newest flying broomstick model cutting a narrow V shape through...
Lieutenant, we're losing sight of you.
Through the grass.
Then you better learn how to get your speed up to 240 in 5 seconds.
A series of vague replies come through the communicator, their voices strained as they struggle to catch up to their captain.
But it says height according to the manual.
Is this a memory?
The manual? That's for nerds. Are you nerds?
Are you nerds?
Move into split formation and prepare to climb. Brooms up!
That is a completely new Lilia model if this is not a memory.
Copy that.
24 Flying Witches followed their leader into the clouds above, slicing the sky in two with their vertical trails.
Hold altitude. See the targets by the river. Yes, Lieutenant. Good. Real enemies won't just stand around and wait for you to strike. But training like this can sharpen your eye. Flank the target from both sides, avoid friendly fire, and die!
Okay, interesting. Oh, and combat. Okay. Oh, signs. Oh, this stage might be one that has different enemies on a higher difficulty. Okay. A wooden sign that points the way. If you get lost, it will help you find your way quickly without trouble. Same thing? Oh. But who put it here? Should we take its word for it? Okay.
Show me what you got.
Okay, no text, no nothing, just straight up battle, huh? Well, these things should not fight back, right?
Ready to raid.
Oh, what the hell is this? A precast? Inflicts a signal flare on one enemy. At the end of the round, trigger the Flying Witch's air support. Oh, interesting. Let's put it on this one, because this one has the highest HP right now. Let's see how that looks.
Formless support.
Listen, keep your eyes on the target and fire as soon as you hear the command.
Oh, that actually has text.
Wait, it's the Foundation's comms we're talking about. Scratch that. We'll use a flare instead. Open fire the next round after the flare goes up. Clear?
Give this a taste.
Oh, interesting.
Now is
very interesting.
Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries.
Now watch closely. Rain the fire dragon down on the enemy like this and give them a nasty burn.
Do you mean the Raven 3 Pyro Drake Phlogiston Incendiary?
Dragon.
Tomato. It's a fire dragon from now on. Use it to interrupt the target's channeling status. You got that?
Tomato. No. Not that bullshit, but with Russian accents. Oh, Lilia. Holy shit, they got obliterated!
Well done. Your tactical skill is obvious.
Thank you. Okay, what's going on? After a successful firing dive, the two flight teams effortlessly reunite in the sky. They rendezvous, hover, and merge into a single formation. Okay. Are we actually getting a new Lilia model? Holy hell. Please show! The howl of engines quickly drowns out the commander's conversation as the flight unit descends onto the open ground outside Tamarovka. With her feet firm on the ground, Lilia passes her broom to the second in command.
Capitan! Oh, Commander!
Holy shit, is this really a new Lilia model? The swirling air around her sends Lilia's pristine uniform fluttering like a flag in the wind. She walks straight toward the cavalry and Foundation leaders, who stand at the entrance of the village, observing the training.
New broom's nice. Rookies aren't too bad either. Only problem is, they rely on the tech too much. Should spend a little more time on their arcane skills.
Holy shit, an upgraded Lilia model, what the fuck? Also a pointy hat. Now she's a real witch. What the fuck, game? Holy shit. Okay. I like how more military oriented this model now is. Her usual model, despite the fact that she's part of the military, looked like she just woke the fuck up. Wow. I will miss the little fluffy ears though. On her old cap. I will miss the little fluffy ears. But wow. Also with her hair not tied anymore. Holy shit.
Have to say, I never thought I'd wear a Foundation uniform. Wait. Don't tell me I have to follow the committee's orders from now on.
Don't worry. You're still on Team Timekeeper. Your new uniform's just for easy identification while you're acting as flight captain.
All right.
She's not okay with this.
You'll have some time to sharpen your little birds, but conflict rides fast. Work quick. The Foundation swore us enough fuel and ammunition for your entire unit, and more besides. You alone have access to it. No applications, no paperwork. Just go directly to the quartermaster.
Nice. I'll make sure the rookies never step foot on the ground.
Mr. Iranai said that this is the Esu Noi Nouveau Voyer combat debut. He hopes to hear some feedback from you.
Hold on.
Well, it's faster, got stronger firepower, and better maneuverability. Basically, an all-round improvement.
I mean, yeah, it's a new model of your favorite broom. Also, I need to hear. Wow, she said this. I was getting a stroke while I was listening to this.
Mr. Iranai said that this is the Esu Noi Nouveau Voyer combat debut. He hopes to hear some feedback from you.
I'm sorry, I know she's saying proper words, but the way it sounds. What? What the hell? I swear, languages are hilarious.
Haven't used it for long, though. Any major defects you know of?
The price.
Uh-huh. The price?
102 costs nearly triple the amount of an 01.
Oh!
Even more.
Oh!
Who's paying for repairs?
Me. The Esu Noi Nouveau Voyer assigned to you is the property of Team Timekeeper.
Anyway.
Okay. I'll do my best not to break it.
If you break it, it comes out of Vertin's pocket. Noon descends. The sun hangs tilted in the sky, casting an unseasonably dryness across the grassland. The aroma of simple meals drifts from the households, whether in times of famine or prosperity. The plain scent of wheat is equally tempting.
That is all. Dismissed.
With the order given, the high-ranking officials outside the village drift away. Lilia turns to glance at the unit still holding position.
Capitan, I need to go take care of the baby birds.
All right. See you later, Lilia.
The temporary captain of the flight unit turns away.
Timekeeper.
Anything I can help you with, Commander?
Hungry? Come to my home for a meal, won't you? I'll send for your assistant too. My mother's stew could raise a fallen horse. She would love for you to try it.
A simple invitation, yet under these circumstances, its recipient perceives a subtle unease.
Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Do you mean to say that your home is in Tamarovka?
That's right. Will you come?
Okay, I'm gonna guess the character there on screen was his mother then. Okay, was just checking the map. The commander, pardon. The commander pushes open an old wooden door, followed by two special guests. Faint candlelight reveals a rope strung above their heads, where dried vegetables and smoked meat should be hung, but now hangs bare.
Mama.
No. Oh wow, I like this detail, taking off his head.
Vanyusha, did you bring guests?
Wow, the lady actually has a highly detailed model, holy shit.
Good afternoon, madam. I'm Vertin, Timekeeper of the Foundation, and this is Sonetto, my assistant.
Oh, so you're the one.
The elderly lady fails to hide her surprise.
When Vanyusha told me there would be important guests joining us, I hardly expected them to be so young. Oh, I meant nothing by it, Rodnaya. Just the words of an old woman. Honestly, Vanyusha, you must tell me if you plan to bring growing young ladies to lunch.
Definitely his mom. Miss Galina gives a sheepish look at the cabbage soup, hard bread, and smoked fish before her.
We're just here for a simple meal, Mama. No feasts while others starve.
The meal looks delicious, madam. More than enough for us.
Ivan pulls out his mother's chair and helps her to her seat.
Timekeeper. Miss Sonetto. Sit. Eat.
Thank you.
You will have to forgive me. This is all I have to offer at the moment.
Ivan takes a piece of rock-hard bread and softens it in the hot soup. His young guests follow suit.
You have food enough for the winter, Mama?
Oh, don't worry about me. Though if things go on like this, who can say? Miss Timekeeper, are you here to end the famine?
Please, call me Vertin, madam. As for this golden famine, I will try my best to give it a thorough investigation.
Caught between frustration and hope, the old lady lets out a sigh.
You should know, Vanyusha. Many have told me to leave with them. But I have stayed, trusting that you will find a way. Some of those fleeing south passed through the village. They said the attackers are different. They only take Alduni, Arcanists, as captives.
Arcanists?
Yes. The poor things who refused to cooperate were beaten half to death before they took them. As for the humans, well...
She simply shakes her head.
But Igor's army would have taken humans too.
Yeah, but Manus will take Arcanists.
Igor?
Sonetto, you must try this pickled watermelon.
Vertin immediately deflecting. A spoonful of sour dark red flesh is suddenly shoved into the chief assistant's mouth, stopping her from revealing any more.
Oh, okay.
Yes, feed the Sonetto.
It really is delicious, madam. Quite different from any I've ever tasted. Might I ask how you made it?
Ah, it warms an old woman's heart to hear such things. Nothing special, really. Though many underestimate the importance of the barrel.
As Miss Galina steadily shares her years tested method of pickling watermelon, they leave behind talk of those troubled times. The sounds of wooden spoons scraping against steel bowls mingle with chewing and swallowing. Alright. The lunch finally ends in an uneasy silence. Leaning against the door, Miss Galina says goodbye to her guests.
Apologies again for the poor meal.
It's fine, ma'am.
Hush now. The meal was hearty and our bellies are full. There are a few stews better than yours.
Yes, it was just what we needed, madam.
After her son's reassuring words, the old lady finally closes the door.
I know you have questions, but this is not the place to talk. Come, walk with me.
Time to talk military secrets. Outskirts, Tamarovka. Outside, layers of golden grass lap at the edge of the village like waves on a beach.
How could Miss Galina be your mother?
The directness of this question adds a touch of chill to the unusually warm air. The commander smooths a wrinkle in his collar.
Timekeeper, you know the same pain, yes? To witness the storm take away those you love. We all do.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Right. He's a Xeno soldier. He was every single time in safety when the storm happened. So yeah, how the hell did his mom not...
If that face appeared again, full of light and life before your eyes, could you steal your heart?
Yeah.
When I saw her again, she was no longer my mother, but a teacher with no children, devoted wholly to her students. She never once left home.
The reason for this phenomenon still remains unknown. However, observations have shown that each of them has a complete memory, identity, and social relations. Their independent will is undeniable. We can't force them to be the person we think they are.
Yeah, you have a memory of a person that doesn't exist anymore, while this person has a complete history, so you can't interfere with them. They have their own life to live, essentially. But, okay, interesting, because earlier when Sonetto said the name Igor, and the old lady, like, questioned the name, I was like, thinking in my head, like, that would be a bad thing for the old lady to hear the name Igor, because these two grew up together, right? So it would be bad if she hears that Igor's in the vicinity. But yeah, she would not know this mother of Ivan would not know about Igor. That makes sense.
I know. To speak of the storm would only break her. She would shun me. But in time, she took me as her child. In the end, I have a mother again. That is enough for me.
I'm glad you figured it out.
Figured it out? The truth is the opposite, Timekeeper.
He had a very crazy looking expression when he was saying figure it out. Okay, interesting.
I chased Galina like a lost pup, hoping to find my mother in her. And I did.
Yeah, that crazy expression.
Her face, her body, every line and wrinkle. She is the mother I lost to the first storm, down to the gentle smile when she talks to me.
The commander takes several deep breaths to stop his teeth from chattering.
Think of it. Those you lost, standing before you again. Only their clothes and memory changed. Would you call them dead and gone? Would you not hold them close, praying memory returns?
It's hard to say. I've never personally dealt with such a thing. Perhaps I'll have an answer if I do.
The commander stops his questioning and turns to the meadow, bowing before him, withering amid abundance, stretching endlessly into the horizon.
It was on land like this that my father first set me on a chestnut mare and showed me the reins. My mother watched on, afraid I would fall, no doubt. But she knew this was the way for every child. For centuries, the Cossacks have lived by this steppe. She feeds us, she fights us. Rebellion runs free in our blood. The steppe never changes, nor do her people. Sometimes I find myself asking, is this truly a false 1920? You, Timekeeper, you have lived through many eras. We will never wholly understand one another.
From what I do understand, you are a survivor of the first storm. You've lived through all these eras too. I don't see the difference.
True. Yet I am marked by my hometown. My own time long before the storm ever struck. I was forged a Cossack, and the Cossack I remain no matter the era. And you, Timekeeper? Which era is your home? Even 1999 must feel like another world to you.
These two are having a very interesting philosophical conversation right now. I love it.
I do not belittle your path. I only say losing time and home leaves a wound in the heart. Politics aside, I respect you. You are the Timekeeper, the master of all ages and all people. Many consider you a savior, and I am but a man with mortal ties. Zeno has every reason to keep me at arm's length.
This is all the old Cossack has to say. He adjusts his wind-blown hat and makes to leave.
Commander, wait.
Yes? What more is there to say?
I have no power to change your decision. But I have a mission here. I need to know. Will you follow Zeno's orders and lead your army to Belgrade?
I will see you safe to the city and stand with you in your mission. This I swear.
Okay.
I understand.
Commander!
Okay, hi. Also, very quickly, I want to see if this changed. No, it didn't. Okay. They turn back to see a figure rushing toward them, arms flailing.
Commander! What are you doing out here? I thought you were at home.
Sergei?
What's the matter?
They got too drunk. A brawl's broken out.
Oh, great. That's the last thing we need right now. Oh, okay. Something popped up here. More clues, more sandbox stuff. Let's see. What's this about? Special times. Mothers have a gift for turning imagination and a little miracle into a fine meal. Grace before meals. Miss Galina's wartime recipes. Really? Is this really gonna be recipes? Rye bread. Aged flour, wheat husks, potato skins, a little salt. Dry and grind the potato skins, then mix them with the wheat husks into the aged flour. Add warm water and knead it into a dough, then bake beside the stove ashes. The golden famine leaves us short on oil and grain, so there is no oil for the bread. The baked loaf comes out hard and bitter, but at least it fills the stomach. Ivan loves smearing chili paste on top. He says he's eaten it this way since childhood. I made a note to prepare extra for him next time. Interesting. Also, this is probably gonna be like real recipes, real like wartime and pressed on hard times recipes. Smoked fish, river carp, elm twigs, one old newspaper. Oh, to wrap the fish probably. Clean the fish, salt it, then smoke it with the elm twigs and newspaper until the skin turns black and dry. The smell carries 3 houses down, but don't be greedy. Save the fish oil. Freeze it for soup. Grass roots soup. Ingredients: wild grass roots, nettles, half a potato, a pinch of chili. Instructions: boil the roots until soft and add chili, stove ash, and salted grass seeds to mimic borscht. The recipe came from a young man I met by the riverside wheat field. He claimed to be a nameless wandering poet. Missing ingredients: sour cream, carrots, and onions. Can't make proper borscht. Grass roots have been dug out neatly everywhere. I can only forage along the ditches now. Jam from neighbor Valia. Note, they hid 2 jars of real apple jam before the famine hit and gave me one. I tucked it on the top shelf of the cupboard, wrapped in old cloth so the rats won't smell it. Her husband lost an entire wheat field's harvest. May the Mother Earth bless this kind couple. I've told Ivan to stop bringing food home. The people at the front have it harder than we do. Besides, in the face of disaster, soldiers and civilians must be treated equally. Even with his position, I won't allow our family any special treatment. Funny. She really accepted him as a son, didn't she? Oh, never mind. This stage still stays with the signs, even on the harder difficulty. This isn't like last time. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's see. Clue updates. What do we have? What do we have? Nothing is... What? Huh? Why was it... What? Huh? Why was it highlighted? Oh, Lilia. Lydia has one, I'm blind. Clue 3. Lydia temporarily leads the newly formed Flying Witches. She gets a new SU-02, allowing her to carry out missions while her old Red 38 is out of commission. Okay. Very interesting. They're really gonna update her model now everywhere, huh? Very interesting. What do we get in the sandbox now? Okay, guessing recaps on these 3. Let's see quickly. Yep, these 2 are recaps, and this is probably also gonna recap stuff. November 26, 1920, the Timekeeper gains a general understanding of the Eastern Front and receives the commander's assurance that the Cavalry Corps will assist her operation in the region. Yeah, pretty much a recap. Then, conversation or whatever this is. Unidentified flying object over the dawn. Bandits are everywhere outside the village. Wheat will not grow and the heat is unbearable. Is this really November? This morning the sound of thunder or perhaps roaring winds came from across the river. When I looked up I saw several enormous birds, the likes of which I had never seen before. It sent a chill through me I cannot even describe. The villagers say they intend to fight the bandits and reclaim the grasslands of their ancestors, but I am just a refugee who fled here. I must find a way to leave this godforsaken place. Okay, someone saw the Flying Witches. Oh, Hisabeth? Dispatch from Laplace Scientific Computing Center. Our troublemaker has completed adjustments to all logistical equipment required by the Flying Witches. Given their instability, on-site operations must be reassigned to other personnel. We look forward to seeing what you can do. Okay, to team management expert. That she definitely is. When Menace and Pokken returned the brooms to the Flying Witches, they kept muttering things like, "Remember to come back and smash Laplace windows." Utter nonsense. I can understand the LSCC's concerns. Who knows what they might have done to those brooms. There's no helping it. This sort of thankless work falls to me. I'll treat it as a business trip. I'll get overtime pay when I'm back. So it's not all bad, wouldn't you agree? Okay. Alright. But alright, I think this is gonna be a good place to stop for today. Is there anything interesting in here? Just claim. Claim should claim. But yeah, this is gonna be a good place to stop here for today. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Merel, first and foremost. Then Lilia's model update. Crazy shit. And, yeah, of New Front, the chase for Earth. Interesting shit. Interesting shit overall. I do wonder what will happen to some people in this thing. Especially what the hell is gonna happen to Charon, considering he's pretty much a prisoner of war at this point, so, And the ritualist lady from Manus is also interesting, so... We shall see about that next time, but before we round up this episode, completely I mean, 2 things. First off, we pulled for the character, second off, there is stuff to watch that I both missed out on last time, and also something that I do want to watch as well on top of it, but first we pull. Well then, I guess, hi there Merel. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, support and all-rounder, huh? Who are they putting you together in the team? Yeah, it's definitely her, but... Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't even realize her model is even more different in this one than... Wow, she's put with so many different teams. Holy shit, she's really universal support, isn't she? But yeah, her model is even more updated in this. Huh. Guess I'm gonna have to wait for the next chapter for some kind of revelation about this change. Please don't change the music, as you usually tend to do, thank you. Okay, let's see. A bird bonder. Makes sense, I guess. Before casting incantations, Rhiannon can activate Raptor Kinship. The hell? When charged up to 100%, this can be activated before casting incantations. When activated, consumes 100% charge and enters Sensory Bond. And Sensory Bond is, while in this status, allies gain an extra round of... What? What? An extra round of actions? While enemies cannot act, right before the AP area resolves, adds one rankless feast call. The fuck is that? To the spell queue. Okay, it's a mass attack. Damn. 1500% mental damage to all enemies for each stack of rapport held. Deals an additional 150% mental damage. This attack is always considered to be of a stronger afflatus and rapport. Force field. Allied stronger afflatus damage multiplier. Stackable up to 5 times. Each stack timed independently, undispellable. Whoa. Okay, Raptor Kinship starts at 0 charge and has a max charge of 150%. At the start of the round, gain 2 stacks of attunement. Rhiannon is an all-rounder character. Yeah, she goes with everybody. At the start of the round, gain 1 stack of rapport for 3 rounds. Attack up, okay. When entering battle, gain Moxie plus 3 and charge Raptor Kinship by 70%. At the end of the round, if holding attunement, consume 1 stack of attunement to gain Moxie plus 1. Consumes up to 1 stack. Okay, Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Sneaky peeky. Let's hide here first, then we'll teach them a lesson. Okay, a mass buff grants Flock Song to all allies for 3 rounds. Consumes 1 stack of attunement to gain max HP plus 14% for 3 rounds. Flock Song? Incantation Might plus 30%. Ultimate Might. What's the lowest value? Oh, it's just 30%. Okay. A Reinforced. Reinforced? Oh, is this maybe coming from after... I'll see probably in a bit. Probably comes from casting the ult. Sneaky Peeky Bendith? Uh-huh. Mass buff, Flock Song, okay, all of this is same. Grants damage bonus 50% to all allies for 3 rounds. When an ally attacks, for each stack of rapport Rhiannon has, grants an additional damage bonus of 3 plus 30% up to an additional 15. Whoa. Okay. A Bobble Gabble. She's anxious and stutters often, but her success lies in her arsenal of incantations. Okay, mass attack, 500% mental damage to all allies, or 200 at the minimum. Before attacking, consume 1 stack of attunement to gain attack plus 14% for 3 rounds. Holy, what the fuck? 400, 600, 1000? Babble Gabble Bandith? Uh-huh. Okay, all of this is pretty much the same. Inflicts... After attacking, inflicts critical defense minus 50% on all enemies for 3 rounds. When an enemy is attacked, for each stack of rapport Rhiannon has, inflicts an additional critical defense minus 3%, up to an additional 15%. What the hell? This is a busted character. Chirping Chorus, and thus Jesus Christ, how to pronounce this? This sounds Irish. Blessing descended from the eternal beyond to the carefree depths. What is that name? Oh, it's Welsh. Unven or Unthn is the other world in Welsh mythology, ruled by Arwen, or in Arthurian literature by Gwyn ap Nudd. Ooh. You have interesting naming to yourself for some reason. It is a world of delights, an eternal youth where disease is absent and food is ever abundant. So pretty much a paradise. I mean, considering stuff I know so far about her, it does make sense, kinda, maybe? Okay. Well, there's probably more meaning behind this thing. Okay, mass buff grants Gwyn. Whatever. Attack, Rhiannon's attack, up to 250 bonus attack. Max HP up to 1250. To all other allies for 3 rounds gains bandith. Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, casting her ult puts her in the state where her other 2 skills are buffed. Okay. Oh wait, what does it say? Actively casting own incantations does not consume AP. Basic incantations are reinforced. Whoa. Girl, you're absolutely busted, what the hell? Well, time to summon, I guess. Whoo. Okay, I have 40 pulls in the rabbits, so let's go. First one. And this is a limited character, so there will be no pre-stacked up pity. Okay, second pull with 2 5 stars. Can the third pull be with 3 5 stars? Just for the shits and giggles? Nope, it's a bust. It's a bust. I had to say something, didn't I? Okay, fourth. 2 5 stars again. And oh yeah, there was one free 10 pull in this as well. Right. Okay, fifth pull with the buns. Okay, I guess we're going to the guaranteed summon. Well, 6th one. Still nothing. 7th one. I'm getting low on resources, game. Okay, there's something. Now, is it her? Yup. Pretty.
I knew you'd catch up. Does that mean you'll join us in our adventures? Wait, it's more like the other way around, isn't it? Since you're taking us wherever you go.
She sounds way more chipper. Do not spoil me anything, by the way. Do not spoil me anything. But holy shit, she sounds so much more chipper than her current self. What the hell happens between this and the next chapter? Okay. Interesting. Right. Okay, with that out of the way, 2 things to watch. Also, I was warned not to put her in the lobby. Now, I don't know if I was warned to not put her in the lobby because she's gonna say her name, as in Merel. But maybe there's more to whatever she says in the lobby, so I'm not gonna for now put her in the lobby to extra grind trust on her. But just gonna leave her be for the time being until I'm done with the next chapter. But anyway, 2 things to watch. Number 1, apparently I missed a special 3D trailer for Atomic Heart last time. And I missed it when I was checking purely because that one was posted like 2 months before. So I didn't see it in the same bundle with the other ones. I guess that special trailer was posted when they were doing the preview stream or something for the patch, or maybe even before that. But whatever, we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna watch something completely different. Yeah, holy shit, this trailer was in the middle of all the spring unending trailers that were being dropped onto the channel. No wonder I didn't see this thing. This is so far behind. Okay, so this is the Atomic Heart collaboration teaser, which is apparently a 3D trailer with with Lucy in it. So let's see. Okay, nice. was a very nice tune. I am still surprised that Lucy did not show or interact with these two. This is... what the... what? Okay. Well, this is... spicy? This is very spicy. Aha. Okay. Well, this was very spicy. I just kinda saw 3 robots do a threesome almost, but they cut away from it. Aha. Okay. Well, with that in my system now, now for the other thing. Alright, first episode of the animation. Okay, these are short, but considering it's still 6 minutes, I'm gonna keep this at 1 per episode. So from this episode going forward, I'm gonna do 1 at a time. Hopefully this is not gonna get flagged on YouTube or something. If it does get flagged for whatever reason, like because I'm including the whole thing or whatever other reason, I might do a abridged version of this thing or flip the image to not trigger copyright, hopefully. But we will, well, you guys will see what happens. If you get a chopped up version of this when you're watching this right now with me here on the channel, well, that's what an abridged version is. It's a cut down version where you're just gonna get bits and pieces where I'm either laughing or where I'm commenting and talking on stuff, right? Okay, with that said, hopefully it will not trigger shit. Let's go.
It's late.
Oh yeah, wait, are there subtitles? Hold on, Marcus. Hold on. Are there subtitles? There are, but because I'm using picture-in-picture to avoid the little shits popping up at the end, they don't show up. Hold on, let me retrofit this again. Okay, anyway, let's continue.
Too late for dinner.
No.
Huh? Sucker tart. A new flavor?
Okay, the subtitles are they auto-generated? Sucker tart. Hold the phone, are they? Do they not have actual subtitles? Yeah, it's only auto-generated. Aw, that's a shame. Oh well. I want to put on subtitles so everybody can follow with the thing. I know some people need the subtitles. Anyway. What the? What the fuck? What the hell? Whoa. Cake? Traitor, what? What's happening? Oh, is she dreaming?
What's happening?
What the shit? Oh.
Yo. Hiya.
Uh-oh. Run.
Murder. Violence.
Huh? What are you babbling about?
Medicine pocket. What are you doing?
No. Just because it's medicine pocket, the previous statements are still valid. Run.
Quiet. You're needed. Relax. This shouldn't hurt.
Run!
Wait a sec.
Is it true? Is Medicine Pocket really a mad scientist?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes.
Oh,
hello, what? Marcus. What the hell?
We failed again.
True.
but the blast was more contained. Would you put my head back on? My body's there.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Punch him the fuck away! Oh god.
Imagine a place where technology and the arcane arts don't just coexist, but are joined hand in hand.
Oh, Elizabeth? Wait, what about go back? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? The shadow being cast.
But are joined hand in hand. It isn't a fairy tale. This is the Laplace Scientific Computing Center, an institution that dances on
Oh my god.
barriers of time. Our research knows no boundaries, fears no
Poor Marcus. What the hell is...
and exploration, revolution.
Oh! Actually... I was thinking, is that the little one? No, this is probably, the name is escaping me. Zemmelweis.
Far from mad scientists.
Yep.
We are visionaries of the civilization of tomorrow. Within this ivory tower,
Oh god.
humans and
Oh god.
collaborate to make every idea.
She made herself into a deer. Oh my dear.
And every action taken
Confusion.
ordinary and embrace the extraordinary.
Oh, hi. Aww. Whoa. Oh my god. Well, thanks for giving me an actual scale to go by. Holy shit, she's big. What the fuck?
Delivery.
Hold on. My face after 4 days of editing a 2 to 3 hour episode for Arcanists. Yep. That's really just me.
Delivery.
Don't toss the Marcus.
Hello. Welcome.
Lucy? Holy shit. Hey, there's a squad.
Apologies. I thought people enjoyed having surprise parties.
Party?
A misunderstanding, perhaps?
You scared her shitless.
My request was to invite Miss Marcus politely.
You should have said someone else then.
Back to business.
Good. Good.
I
Good.
must
Deserved.
apologize again for all this trouble. You possess a rare intelligence. Precisely why I invited you to our arcane.
Just moves away from Bempi.
Arcane Incident Department? What is that?
A joint operation established between the Foundation and Laplace in response to a rise in the misuse of arcane skills.
Okay, hi.
In short, an emergency task force to handle arcane crises.
Oh, this is gonna end well.
Ms. Lucy came back specifically to set this up.
Holy shit, hi UFO.
You will have full security and benefits.
Not about the benefits.
And afternoon tea and sacerdote. No rationing. Citywide delivery.
Bribery. I smell cake bribery. What the hell? What is this music? What the hell is...
Marcus! Perfect timing!
What is this?
Will you be mine forever?
What is this Japanese rom-com?
I will.
Uh-huh.
Marcus.
Hi.
No, it's not.
I had not anticipated this reaction. Onboarding.
Holy shit. What is that face?
Complete.
Oh, it fell off.
Miss Marcus.
Oh, there's the music.
Head of the Arcane Incident Department.
Head of the Arcane Department? Oh, there's the intro, I guess. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be a show. This is gonna be a show. Alright, with that, we're gonna wrap it up. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing probably one episode per episode of this Let's Play. Just to not do all of them in one single go would not make sense, and yeah, better this way, to spread them out. Take them in rations, in small little doses. Don't eat the entire Sachertorte in one go. Don't get diabetes. Okay, this is very silly. This is very silly. I like it. I like it a lot. This is gonna be very fun. How many episodes of this are actually supposed to come out, I wonder? Like a small 6 to 8 episodes, or maybe up to 10. But anyway, whatever and however many, they're gonna be watched, and they're gonna be probably laughed at. But yeah, anyway, this is where we're gonna wrap up the episode, and we shall continue next time deeper into the chapter. Like I said, I'm gonna try and see if I can get one more episode out this week in between everything else that I still need to do this week, but we'll see, so hopefully. But yeah, until then, hope you guys enjoyed this part. If you did so, please consider leaving a like, it would help out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you wanna support me more directly, memberships are open on the channel. Like I always say, no video will be behind a membership, it's purely there for support, so thank you to all the members already doing so. Much appreciated. And I hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.